Glamour. No, not feeling you. Once. I've only been on this on the phone once. Dawn, beam, dream. What's that done? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Beam. I can't hide the greys anyway. I think they're here to stay. Well, until it's in my hair again. There's nothing I can do right tonight. What does that do? Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Hello, bird. How are you? Hello, Sophia. Right, I'll stop fucking about this. Dream. Well, I was going to start a brand new one. Beam. Hello, Michelle. And then I thought, no, I'm meant to come here, haven't I? So, what one was there? I can't see because all you're writing. That's quite distracting. I wonder if I can swipe that away and look at my other phone. The best badge bunch. I think that's the best badge. Some days just be like that. Right, okay, so we're here to do some healing. How's everyone doing? Right, now that I've done that, I can't actually see the chat again. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh yeah, it's quite annoying. It like comes up and then disappears again. Yes, I noticed. Lovely. Love it. That's very much in the air, Phoenix Rising energy. Well, in the reading that I done earlier, it was I was talking about Scorpio energy and then I pulled Scorpio. So, right, so, these are all hashtag oldies, so nobody's new around here. But if anybody is new around here, Shakira's going to help me. Oh, that was a bit close. With updating people. It's not really, there's not really too much to know. It's just I'm going to do, so basically I'm going to do some stuff about, I'm going to do some chakra healings, and like mini ones, obviously. But I mean, I'm Sag Moon and it's a Sag full moon, so it is about generosity, and usually there's a lot, it's go big or go home energy with me. I don't half-ass it, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Jennifer. So yeah, we're going to do some of that. And then I'm also going to do some, now I was told children's healing, and I was like, eh? But then I worked it out, it's some inner child healing. So I don't know who's getting what, I don't know where we're going with this, but I'm going to do a collective energy reading first. I done one earlier, I recorded one. But, oh yes, thank you. Yes, Shakira's put that. I'm going to, I don't know if I can, oh, I can't pin it on here. That's annoying. Oh well, it's totally different on, I might do it on the laptop next week. I just figured like it's just good I get going, you know what I mean? Because I can put this shit off. But, fucking hell, guys. Remember I done that last time? This is going to be funny. This is going to be fucking funny. I'm fucking just, can you still see me when I'm talking to myself? Oh, it's like, and also it's like my belly is hanging out. Anyway, I've not got as much of a belly. I have actually lost weight. So, oh, totally sweat. It is really hot here today. It's fucking knocked the filter off again. Christ, get with the programme. God. Right. Hello, anybody new that's come in since I just knocked it off. We're just navigating, going live on the phone. It's a bit of a shit show. The healing comes through the laughter here, and because it's a Sagittarius moon, I mean, that is primarily, I would say, how I do all of the things that I do. Even when people are in the darkest of situations, you know what I mean? It's good to have a laugh. So, and actually, talking of collective energy, I'm going to just feel into that a little bit, right? Now, I wasn't planning on using these cards at all, but if you're new to me, every word of what I'm saying is channeling. And And so I'm going to channel some of the collective energy. And as I'm here to primarily heal your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy, but basically twin flames, it's going to have something to do with twin flames. When I burp, but I try not to burp out. Like I've never burped out loud yet, and I'm not about to make a habit of it, I hope. But I just did drink that fizzy water. It's when I'm transmuting energy, and so it's not a coincidence. I'm kind of already going into. There was a lot of heavy energy. Like I actually couldn't get out of my bed this morning. So wait a minute. So basically, oh, thank you. Yeah, it was boiling here today. It was 21 degrees. I know it'll be more hot down in England, but and wherever else. How hot was it where you live? Yeah, absolutely boiling. And I've not been going out the house like every day like I usually do. And again, I feel it has something to do with because I am a collective channel, and because I pick up on where the Twin Flame Collective is at in a big way as well. Like I really wanted to go a walk early this morning, so there's going to have a point to this, right? It might not be all of you, but someone, like, because they're already pulling me to this, ask for help. And that's what this is about. You know, I'm going to be doing some free healing, even if I'm just doing a collective reading, but I am going to actually pick 34. Fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, man. Whoa. I don't know what's 90 in our one. But no, 34. Jeez, that's far too hot. But yeah, it was 21 here. But guys, fucking, it was creepy ass, right? So basically, all right, I'll finish that first. Ask for help, right? So what I said in the video earlier, which I will either put up tomorrow or over the weekend, or it may be going on my paid platform, which, by the way, it is coming, right? Around the solstice, I feel I'm going to be sort of putting that out there in the public. But basically, yeah, because so what it is when I do that, when I have the tiers, the free tiers, it'll be that either you won't see it at all unless you're on the platform, or they will get to see it before you do, kind of thing, right? Because the ones that I keep doing, like I try to do a 15-minute one again today to warm people up for coming to this, and it was an hour, but it was really like, it was intense, like it was amazing, but it was intense. And then when I spoke to one of my Soul Fam clients not long ago, she was just like, oh, I just feel this amazing energy. And it was funny because I was already telepathically saying that to her, and then she said it to me. So there is this amazing energy around mixed in with a real people not feeling so good and needing to ask for help. Sorry, I can kind of catch what you're saying. So if I don't read it out, I can see some of it, but I might miss some of it. It's just the way that it appears and disappears. It's good for the ego though, because I can't actually see what I look like because the words are in the way. So it's like I could be fucking sweating like fuck, and I'm not going to see until after. I'm like, great, brilliant. And also I get very hot when I'm channeling half the time, and there's no fucking window in here. And when I was filming yesterday, the weirdest shit happened. There's glass bricks in my living room, right? So the light comes through, and also I haven't filmed in here a lot because before I've got a rainbow rug in here. Basically echoes a lot, and it still echoes a bit, so the neighbours are going to be like, what the actual fuck does she do for a living? But I'm like, I think, come through, come and have a cup of tea, we'll get some healing going on. But basically, yeah, I'm seeing how it goes in my office, and I'm loving it. It kind of feels like I'm sitting in heaven, I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? When you can't see the chair, it's just this pure whiteness. And when I was filming a video yesterday, the light was mental. Like, and you know, there was no filter on. It was like it just kept like going really bright when I was talking about angelic energy or divine feminine, and then the light went away when I was talking about some of the darker shit, and it was like, what the hell? And I wasn't just imagining that, it was, I watched it back and I was like, that's crazy. So, but because of the nature of the way my clairvoyance works, because I've not met too many people that work in quite the same way. Anyway, it's, they might have just been showing it to me like that, but I don't think so. But I'll see when I show someone else it. I don't think so. But yeah, so there's something about people needing to ask for help here. But like I say, even if you're showing up here, getting the healing, as long as you're open to it, as long as you trust me, because I am a healer of many different types, you know, it's like whether it's the mediumship, the channeling, the light codes, the Reiki, whatever else I haven't said, that, you know, this is the fucking Holy Spirit, it's healing. So everything I do is healing, and especially, like, say, you get the healing whether I'm on camera or not, but when my eyes are in it, sometimes people really connect more with my eyes, just because we tend to trust people more. But right, there's something about asking for help. Like, say, I was feeling a very heavy energy, so I couldn't get out of my bed, and I was like asking, like, what is this all about? And they were saying that there's a lot of, you know, some twin flames really not feeling too good, and basically so bad they're not able to get out of their bed. So I'd imagine that's divine masculines, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever you identify as, and obviously not all of them, because I know some people I work with, well, the last I checked in, like, that client's feeling pretty good, you know what I mean? So you don't need to say if that's how you were feeling. I tend to think it's probably going to be a lot of the guys out there, or just people that are a bit shyer, but whatever it is, we're sending healing out to whoever's open to it. So I'm going to pull one of these cards now. These are healing mantras, so I just want to see what comes. I'm just eager to see what comes up about that. And I'm going to get, now I've already been talking for 20 minutes, haven't I? So my nose is getting really itchy. So I do feel like, I don't know whether there's some loved ones in spirit wanting to come in as well. I kind of feel like they might be wanting to. So we'll just see if that comes in it as well. So the order that I'm going to do this in is I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull a few cards, and then we'll do some personal cards of people that I'd already said I was going to pull a couple of cards for. And if anybody wants, oh look, and it's getting to 11:44 when I'm saying that. If anybody wants to sort of skip the queue, if you're impatient or whatever, for anyone that donates 11:11, I'll set a timer and I'll pull as many cards as I can in that time. Right, so tell me what was going on with whoever. I hit a massive wall this afternoon, but energy being great last week. Good. Grandmum's probably in the house, probably, yeah. Oh god, that actually, the video that I filmed as well really ties in with the shorts, which were about grandmothers and ancestors. Got a lot of grandmothers around to keep talking to me. Right, so what have we got for that heavier energy of whoever's feeling it out there? Oh, rewriting the subconscious. You can't fucking write this shit, can you? That's what I'm in the business of, guys. So, like I said in the last few recorded videos, I don't like to refer to myself as a manifestation coach, because it seems like fucking every man and their dog is a manifestation coach. Is it? Have you noticed, like, is it just me, or is every fucker going on about the subconscious mind lately? It's kind of like, get with the program, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but anyway, I certainly do, and I always have. So rewriting the subconscious, that's what we do around here, and that's the only thing that changes your life. Right, so let's just read this. So what I'm getting from that, before healing heartbreak has just pulled me in there as well. So before we even get to read this, what I'm getting, processing grief. So clearly, you know, whoever I'm picking up on here, quite a few of you are really clearing a lot of heavier energies, a lot of karmic situations, whether that was romantic, friendship changes, family changes, or all of it, job changes, loss, you know, just that is, again, a wee mix of what I was feeling going on. And I said this in a recorded video recently, but like, I've went through all of that, do you know what I mean? And some of it wasn't even too long ago. So like, some of it was ages ago as well, because even, to be honest with you, although I haven't had massive fallouts with family, like when I was going through my dark night of soul, I have shared that before, like they thought I was going nuts, do you know what I mean? So I really do need to say, I mean, people probably still think I'm not, give a fuck, living my best life, helping other people live theirs. But it's the end of the world, guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world is ending as we know it and turning into the new earth. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm here for it and I'm here to help with it. I'm here to help. But it's kind of like, what I'm trying to say is that's very real. And I know, although I'm saying it in a jokey way, it's pretty goddamn scary, you know, it is really scary. So obviously I know everybody that's sort of piping up on the live right now has pretty much had these moments in their life, but it's just really acknowledging that a lot of people haven't, and they're going through it now, and it's scary. And some people have not even got enough energy to get out of bed in the morning, and I certainly do know what that feels like. Fuck, I can still feel it. I mean, that was this morning, but not because of being unhappy, it was because my body just wouldn't let me. But like I say, because of being a collective channel, that is a good indication of you know, where some of the collective are at. And these times are just so unpredictable. And with it being a super moon in my moon as well, I was really, really feeling it. Like one day I've been, whew, and then the next day quite flat. So receive an elation. I am born of infinite joy. Yeah, yeah. But it's right next to process and grief, and that kind of backs up what I'm saying. Right, so rewrite, and sorry, by the way, I'm aware I'm talking really, really fast, but it's like, I think because there was a wee bit of excitement about me not doing a live for a while, it's like there's a lot of energy wanting to come through here. Right, so rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So again, there is a wee bit more written there, but what I'm getting from that is it's kind of like, I feel that's why the last few days, like I was actually just showing, like I was showing one of my friends there that on my walking thing, like it's normally all green and I'm always hitting over my 8,000 steps, and I used to put the 10 and I thought that's a bit unrealistic. Um, and maybe now I've lost a few pounds, I'll be hitting that again. But it's kind of like right, of late it's been like all in the red when I haven't went out at all, or orange. And so again, I now get that was the spirit world, a mixture of spirit world, the divine, the guides trying to tell me that this is how a lot of people have been feeling. And even like quite a lot of anxiety about going out the house, which I used to experience when I was younger. And I still can do, depending on the heightened energies. But basically, I'm just getting this sort of feeling that it is about like, when you're feeling like that, yeah, sometimes you have to surrender to it and just allow yourself to rest. Definitely, that is being in your divine feminine energy, and even divine masculine needs to do that, to rest, will be to connect to your feelings, especially if you've kind of suppressed or not been in touch with your feelings, well, very much. But I mean, but basically, what are you trying to give me here? Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, it was really, really hard for me to get out of the house yesterday, and I went out the house, I got my coffee. There were so many people, I just went right back home. And I did say that in the recorded video, but because I don't know when I'll put that out, so I'm just saying that there was that. But I was actually just quite proud that I managed to get out, because I hadn't felt like going out. And I do feel, again, my energy was being protected with the supermoon. And then today I felt a little bit the same, because by the time I ended up getting out, it was like lunchtime, and again, I don't like that because it was really hot and there's going to be loads of people. But this is really, really funny thing, right? Bear with me. As soon as I got outside, right, so it was still boiling, started pissing me rain, and like my guides had said to me, like, bring your brolly, right, like, and I'm like, what? And I've ignored my intuition before, and I'm like, nah, it's boiling. So anyway, I put my brolly in my bag, right, my umbrella. Well, yeah, thank God I trust me, just pissing me rain, right. And so I got my coffee, and it was like, and basically, like, I was just chatting to the girl, and then I left, and I cleared the place, and I thought, fucking hell, I know I'm a shaman, and we do kind of, affect the weather quite a little bit. I didn't mean for everybody else to, to go away, but I just thought it was really funny. Anyway, that's just a wee side note. So so basically the point is, unless you like can push yourself when to kind of take a different act, like basically to get outside even for a little bit, like even like me. So yesterday I just went, got the coffee, and I came back, and I'm like, well, at least I went out rather than staying in. And then today it's like I got out and I was able to walk for a bit and then come back, and I've got energy to do this. It's kind of like that's what somebody else's need to do, like get out in nature, even if it's like for 5 minutes or for like a 20-minute walk. I can think of one of my clients now as well, that she's recognised that when she stays in the house for days on end, she'll revert back to how she used to be. And then when she can at least get out for a little bit, no matter how you're feeling, you'll feel better. Because that's my story. And I don't really share that enough. I know I share it now and again. But for those that are new, I've went from being like, really shy, no confidence, no self-worth. Certainly wouldn't have been sitting doing something like this 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Well, it wasn't even here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just didn't feel good enough, and would sort of hide away. And although, like I say, I could still have my times and I'm like, oh fuck that, and I don't want to, and I want to hide. It's more so than not, I just push it aside to get on with my calling, which is what I'm here to do. And I've always been meant to be in the public eye, even if it's just in this wee small part of the world. I have to, it's in my chart. I do accept that, and it's why I help other people with similar. But it's kind of like, you've got to kind of get in there with why you've got to kind of get in there and change the wiring, like reprogram your subconscious beliefs. And I suppose I'm quickly tying this up because I could go on about that for ages. Is that if I can go from somebody that has stayed in the house 5 days in a row, totally agoraphobic, during my dark night, so you could say I was totally depressed, if I didn't have an amazing support system, my family especially and best friends, I would have been like, what is there to live for? Do you know what I mean? Like, that is how I felt. And then fucking topple on top of it the twin flame journey. It's like, you know what I mean? I had a wee bit of a shitty time of it. Do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like if I could still be sitting here with a smile on my face, helping other people that are going through similar, whether it's now or that I've went here before, like so can you. So that is, I'm here to give people a bit of hope and a bit of magic. I don't even know that. Like, I pulled David the reading earlier, but I might never share it. So, when the subconscious, but you see, to be honest, like, this is why it's good that I go live, because when I do recorded ones and I share TMI of my own journey, and I'm like, nah, I'm not putting that out there, yet, or it's going on the platform. At least when I'm live, it's like if I do it, I've done it, and it's like whatever. But I'm like, I trust them, and whatever I say, I'm meant to say. But right, so. But don't fucking push it. When the subconscious is rewritten, you're able to feel good on a regular basis, regardless of the way life unfolds. And that is what somebody, beautiful person, I won't name you right now unless you want to name yourself. I'm going to read back these in a minute. Someone's, in fact, fuck it, I will. Jennifer's going to, I named her in the recorded video, so that Jennifer's going to be coming on and sharing at some point. We're probably going to record it and then I'll post it, and then I'm going to get her on a live later on. Another time as well. But yeah, this is like, we've done a lot of work. Anyone that's worked with me, we've worked on the subconscious, but the mindset, you know what I mean? And I'll let Jennifer tell her herself when we do the interview. So, in rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality, right? I love that. And basically, I said this in a recorded video recently, and it's kind of like I'm battling negativity. I don't know if I'd call it negativity right now, but I'm aware that my voice carries and I'm right next. I just feel like they might be fucking listening in, but again, get the healing. But it's kind of like the South Node's in Scorpio, right? So the South Node is the past and past lives. So it's all that magical stuff, awakening wisdom, past lives. I'm going to try and catch up the comments in a minute. And the North Node's in Taurus, and the North Node is about that. Taurus especially is about physical manifestation, valuing yourself, and physical changes to Earth. And there's a lot of all of this going on internally. You can feel it, and the Saturn going retrograde is encouraging you to. Do the inner work. All of you do the inner work anyway, but like even more so. And then you'll see the results of that, at least definitely 6 months from now, if you do the work now. And definitely when you do the work on your subconscious, you will eventually see results. Some of us, it takes a bit longer, but again, don't affirm that. I've always said that, I can get other people instant magic and results, but it takes ages for me. But I actually catch myself, and I've stopped saying that because you keep affirming it. But yeah, the South Node in Scorpio, that really is doom and gloom. So, sorry to say it is, if you've got that, it could be very hard to pull yourself out of that. You could dwell on the past a lot, you could dwell on the past pain, and it could be like trying to move through treacle. But in some way or shape or form, we could all be sort of feeling that a little bit at times, especially when the moon was in Scorpio just before the full moon. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, releasing shame, and finding joy in new beginnings. So the mantra is, the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I feel bad. So that's absolutely perfect, because like I say, that's oh my god. And then growing beyond guilt is behind it. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't happen. Fuck me. Right, okay, so this is at okay. So we have, if anyone wants to claim it in public, brilliant. But this is going to be for a few people. So we've got growing beyond. So we've got that, right? That basically, unless you get into your subconscious, either by doing that yourself, by stuff on YouTube, or booking a session with me, that's my fucking passion, obsession, to help people with that, and has been for like 15, I'd say 20 years. So, do you know what I mean? But just get help, basically. Ask for help. Because growing beyond guilt, right? And it couldn't have happened any other way was the words that really hit me there. As I like to say, it hit me in the heart, that it's like, that's what I feel a lot of people have a lot of trouble with. It's on the twin flame journey, especially, is like, it could, like, not understanding that it couldn't happen any other way. You're meant to have went through everything you've went through with karmic romantic partners, friends, family, work, things like it. Your experience makes you who you are, and the people that are always meant to be in your life, you will always find a way back to them. That I've always believed that, even before I knew of the twin flame concept, because I've always been one, and even if I wasn't conscious of it, you know what I mean. That is, it's just the absolute truth. Unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. So again, that's the stuff we need to contend with. A lot of the times people don't go towards abundance, amplifying abundance and happiness, because it's like somewhere in your subconscious you must be telling yourself, well, I deserve this, I've fucked up, or whatever, all these sorts of things, or or they're too good for me, whatever it is different people say to themselves. But abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. I just want to read the unraveling codependency thing. So remember, codependency isn't always romantic. That can be where you're codependent on friendships. Like, you've basically, right, it's like they're saying to me, trauma bonds. And I think a lot of people can get confused even with twin flames, where you've actually made a trauma bond with someone and it's a karmic partner. There's definite, that can happen in the collective, where I can always spot people on the true twin flame path to people that are getting a bit overexcited with the romance and the soulmates and that, because it's like they're like, oh yeah, they're this and they're that and blah blah blah, and they've not spoke to me for 2 months and that, and it's kind of like 2 months, like fucking hell. Like, some people it's like fucking years, 10 years, 20 years, you know what I mean? But it's not a competition, but you know what I mean, just saying, it's like that's probably not a twin flame. Like, that's probably a karmic partner, or a soulmate. I don't know, right? Like, it's like, again, it's individual cases, but I'm just sort of saying, it's like, definitely with friendships, it can be trauma bonds. Like, I bet we've all been connected with people where you felt like you were really close, really tight, and then actually when you start to reprogram your subconscious mind and start to push yourself and do better for yourself, and you're kind of noticing that other people are kind of still stuck where they are, or still allowing the same crap from guys or women or whatever in their life, and you're like, what the fuck's this all about? And it's kind of like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, because you've pushed yourself, and other people want, and they're pulling me the word awakening over there. You're not wanting to stay where you are, and that's why it might be like moving through treacle to even move. And also it's scary, because if you've gotten really close with people, whether it's romantic or family or friends or even work, think about how many people stay in work for like 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. It's all comfort zone. But no true happiness or abundance ever comes from a comfort zone. Right, so I'm just going to read this, and I'm going to get on to unhooking the past. I mean, they're all very relevant, are they? I'm going to get on to the other stuff. So, only I have to feel good about my choices. To me, that says, this is what makes me happy, and I'm going to do it. So, thanks for your unsolicited advice, but I never asked for it. So I don't know who needed to hear that. But when codependency unravels, you're able to move freely in the direction of your heart's desire without needing permission from others. Amen. Drop the mic. As codependency fades, you're able to honour the emotional reactions of others as crucial stages of their healing journey without taking responsibility for them. It says, this mantra is ideal for healing family dynamics, cultivating emotional freedom, and reclaiming personal power. Only I have to feel good about my choices. So again, that's why I said it's like, it kind of screams like the people that think they've got a right to tell you, receive an elation, and then you can receive a bit of that. Let's receive some elation. Right, so, right, that's calmed down. So that was a collective message / somebody needed to really hear it for all that to come out. And I wasn't planning on using those cards. It was just the very last minute, but that's fine. So I've got a wee tick list here. Right, so now let me catch up with the comments. Sorry, I'll get it. Listen, I'll get in a flow. And I've no idea how long I'm going to be here for either, by the way. I better be off here by 10 o'clock, put it that way, but I might even be off by 9:30, but I fucking doubt it by the way I'm going on. Right, so if you've not already liked the video, please like the video, because then I'll be able to pick up on your energy more. So and also think about it, you can do that without being one of the chatty chattersons. And if I pick up on you and you have never liked or commented, or if you just like, then we must, you must be part of my soul family. But yeah, right, so let me see, did I miss anything? Right, oh, I've finally managed to pin it, there we go. Right, and you can only pin the one bit, so oh, I love it, Jennifer, I love it. Because that's what I usually do. I've just been guided to stay in, so and again, Jennifer's done a lot of work with me, so it's like I'm very proud when I hear this. She's been dedicated to doing her daily meditations as well. Right, watering your seeds, I like that. And they're growing like crazy. Use a stick to tame them. Oh my god, listen to the banter. Oh, look, the Sagittarius smut hasn't come out yet, but wait till Brianna comes on. Watch this. That happens, doesn't it? I mention people and they turn up. Watch it. How funny would that be if someone came and knocked at the door? You'd hear my badass self. I'd be like, "Excuse me, I can do what the fuck I want in my house." There you go. Then that would I would pack up one of the cards. I'm only joking. Well, I fucking hope I'm joking anyway. How about a magic wand? Oh, there we go. See, I hadn't seen that comment yet. Somebody had to. And Jennifer's Sagittarius rising. We need to get the Sagittarius banter in. Who else is Sagittarius something? Right, so I'm going to do like number 3. What was that to, Michelle? Oh, cool. Oh my god! Fuck! Sorry, I don't get that. I mean, I'm grateful when somebody donates, but look, you fucking bastard, right? Sorry, that's a good thing. See, when you've got dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, and even if none of them fucking, they do exist. I actually caught somebody yesterday claiming these things don't exist. I was like, come and fucking take a wee, trip around my life and fucking see all the shit that. Anyway. We need to be practical and balanced as well when claiming shit like that. I am an instant miracle healer, but there are some things that it does massively help people to have an understanding of it. But what I would say is, though, to keep the balance is, although I have been diagnosed with these things, my experience of it has got less and less and less as I reprogram my subconscious mind. But I'm excited about that coffee thing coming up because I set that up the other day. What does that say? It's 11p short. What are you talking about? Oh no, that's fine. All right, never mind then, guys. Listen, I only just sort of put that in at the last minute. That's really cool though. So it comes up. It alerts. Like, but what I'm trying to say is, right, so that's about me, but this is about someone else. It's like you felt like it's really hard to do. Like, there's some things that other people can do really like that, and you can't do it, and that's their it's easier for, basically, that I can feel. It's like somebody saying, "Oh, it's easy for them. Like, how am I going to do that?" But there's something. Look, you just saw how excited I got that I forgot I'd set that up, and because it's the first time I've been live, like, I'm really fucking chuffed because it's like it was a bit fiddly to set that up. But anyway, that's part of it, though. It is part of it. So thank you. Now I need to check who it was. So was that you, Sophia, Shakira? Right, so I was actually just going to do, yes, it was, right. So I'm going to do one for Jennifer, and then I'm going to do one for Sophia. So like you say, I will set the 5-minute timer. and actually I'm going to stick to my plan. So out of, you don't even fully need to know what it is, right? So out of inner child healing, chakra healing, yeah, I'll just keep it simple. Inner child healing or chakra healing, without overthinking it and going into your head. And Jennifer, you think about this too, and you definitely don't overthink it because you're Libra Moon and you've got good at making an instant decision. We're into fuck it, let's go around here, and I will be doing the challenge again quite soon, and I feel I'm going to do it live, so that'll be fun. Although I'm taking my time to check what I was going to say there. Tell me, yeah, decide which one. So Shakira, tell me inner child healing or chakras, and then we'll see where we go with this. I don't want the reading. No, you're fucking getting one actually. Because you're helping me. So, oh, I got drawn to that this morning. So somebody you'll know in the morning. So something you're worried about, just relax, chill. 36. But somebody's 36 that watches this, because I'm getting drawn to 36 all the fucking time. 3 and 6 is 9, and 9 is endings, but 36, you'll see, when you eventually see these videos, it's coming up all the time. And also 36 is important because that is the age that Saturn starts to mature. And actually it's related to what I just said here. Like, you start to forgive yourself, growing beyond guilt, you start to forgive yourself, like it couldn't have happened any other way. For if you feel like your life went a different route than whatever it should have, you start to take control and personal responsibility and rewrite your subconscious beliefs. If you've accepted less than what you deserve, North Node and Taurus, in the past, it's only because of where you were. So forgive yourself and have compassion, and anybody else that's worth their salt being around you in the present time will be doing that for themselves as well and won't be a perfect person. Do you know what I'm saying? I like the way that came through. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. And I feel that's because we were in Capricorn Moon, which is very serious, very direct. It feels like the way it world, it feels very heavy. It's career, your calling, work stuff, karma. So that kind of fits with what we're saying. But I feel we're in Aquarius Moon now. So fuck knows what I'm going to say, guys. No, we're not. Sorry, no, that's fine. Thank fuck, yeah, because that'd be a bit much. We're still in Capricorn Moon, so we'll stick with that. Right, so right, has anyone answered? I'll send you a number from 1 to 20, and the first person to get the number, I'm paying it forward. Oh, right, the donation's for someone. Oh, that's nice. But then it's like, you've been nice, I feel I wanted to, I mean, do you know what I mean? Right, send me a number. Wait a minute, what the fuck? What do I do? I don't get what you mean. Send me a number from 1 to 20, but what is it that I do? Do I need to pick a number? Or do you... You can tell we didn't fucking plan this shit. Oh, that's too funny. Are you open to receiving? Can you just tell me inner child or chakras? Oh, Christ. Because... Right, okay. She's told me, that's fine. She's told me what number, so you guys have to say a number, and if you guess the number, you're the one that then, for Christ's sake, if you get the right number, tell me inner child or chakra healing, so that we're not sitting here all day. I have got a life. See, that was really direct. That was Capricorn. That's hilarious. Do you know that whenever honestly, see, whenever I'm led for somebody to read for me, it's Capricorn sun people. I love Capricorn. Not all, most though. Most. I noticed, I thought, oh my god. It's like, and anybody on YouTube that I ever get led to, it's always Capricorn sun. Because they're just so fucking direct. And it's like, cut out all this fucking airy fairy floating off. Do you know what I mean? You can still be really psychic in that and be quite grounded and straight to the point. But my third house is Capricorn, communication. And we're in Gemini season, which is the third house. So it makes sense that I'm like, come on, stop fucking, you know what I mean? Just tell me. Tell me straight. Oh, I knew, because I'm looking at her message, I nearly said the number. Jennifer, you tell me as well, inner child or chakra. And, you know, while people are guessing. How funny. Nobody's said it yet. And thank you as well. If I didn't say that and all that excitement. Can you please choose? Oh, for fuck's sake. Libra Moon, get with the programme. Come on, go it. You don't need to know any details. Chakra, inner child. Boom. What one? First one that you get. Come on. I've taught you well. What came into your awareness? Put your walking and grounding your meditations into practice. You do know. This is about not letting somebody else make a decision for you. Think about what I just channeled. I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet either, by the way. This might be a reenactment of what I done with you a year ago, Jennifer. Well, do you know what? I knew that because I'm holding the colour cards. Live an extraordinary life, number 19, and I've been seeing 19 everywhere. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to shuffle these. You did it. Yes. Woohoo, she done it. Let's celebrate Jennifer. Now, I'm like, honestly, we're having banter with it, but it is serious too, right? Jennifer is Libra Moon, and any other Libra Moons out there, you'll know Libra Moon is about, you know, balance and justice and fairness. It can be people pleasing too, but it's kind of like all the signs I've got. God, I just heard them quite long. You can probably hear me, but it's kind of like it's, you know, it's weighing up. So if you think about it, it can be really quite hard to make a decision, but also because they want to make people happy, it's like you could just be whatever makes you happy, and that's why when it's, you know, when somebody is like that, right, bird, you're on it. That was it. And nobody else said 13. Where did it? So, right. So I will do. Right. So. Yes. So like I say, it's Jennifer's gotten really great at not procrastinating. She just fell into a bad habit there. Like I said, but we all do it. Do you know what I mean? I do it. Right. What chakra do you want me to sort of home in on? Now there's two of each in here, but interestingly enough, there's only one throat chakra card because I can't find it, but that means something. It truly does mean something that I don't know where the throat chakra card is. So somebody can't find their voice. Right. Oh, you just knew that was going to happen, eh? You knew it. And actually, it's your fucking man. That's who it is. That's who's, I should have known. Hello, Charlotte. How are you? Yeah. So every time I'm saying something, it has meaning. And look at that. There's only one throat chakra card, and here it is. So the chances of that coming out weren't that high. So there's something that you feel a bit silenced with right now, and it's quite funny because I just said to Jennifer, "Oh, I miss you," because I hadn't spoke to her in a while, like, you know, on the, you know, face to face on the Zoom, and it's kind of like, so I don't know exactly what is going on there, and again, I always sort of channel things with confidentiality, but it's like I'm sort of being told there's something again that it's like, although you've been expressing more of yourself and your truth, there's something that you feel a bit kind of pushed up against a wall, silenced with, and just be, you know, just kind of all I need is a yes or a no, unless you feel like it's not disclosing too much of your shit, because obviously this is in public. Everybody remember that's your personal responsibility. But I did get drawn some of my mediumship cards as well last minute, and that's what I'm saying. I really do feel that was, and when I say I really do feel that is, means it's even more true. I really do feel that was ski that made me grab these. So let's see what comes out. I wonder if any, I don't think any of these have got a sunflower on them, but I wondered when you were having banter about that, if that was him already coming in. So, doing good, Charlotte. How are you? Right. So, oh my God, why does it feel like there's so many of these cards? Oh, I've mixed them up with the astrology ones. Hey, that's quite a good idea. Oh, I forgot. I like to do that. I totally mix up all my cards. Right. So, what are you wanting to tell Jennifer here? And then I'm going to do a bit of healing on your throat chakra. So these aren't the 5-minute I'm going to need to read this. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty and beauty. Her grace melts frustration and inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Divine feminine. That's why I work with the Kali energy quite a lot. Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You're swiftly approaching sacred fruition. Jennifer, hello. Hello. With what we were saying earlier. Fucking loving it. So that just sneaked in. Wasn't even going to use those cards. But she was like, I want to be acknowledged. Thank you. And Kali doesn't fuck about, as we know. If you don't know, she doesn't fuck about. And we've got stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. So also, I'm being drawn to the 27th there. So I feel the 27th of June. Again, you know how this goes. Something significant about the 27th of June there. Perhaps there's some sort of shift with a situation and feeling like you can speak your voice. But what is it you're wanting to say about this? And then Scorpio, yeah. And again, it's about the transformation that you're going through to know that you can still speak your voice, be heard, potentially piss someone off, but it's not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? Or there is a Scorpio that you're dealing with, something like that. But it's Scorpio energy is the 8th house too, so it's secrets. It's mystery, is very deep emotions. It's anything to do with debt, finances, pain, karmic debt as well. So that can be emotional or financial. It's all this kind of stuff, but it says this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive, because all signs have a shadow side. You don't want to feel the wrath of a Scorpio anything, don't you? So the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So remember, the moon is going to go into Aquarius next, and of course we are on the internet. And actually, I think my 11th house is kind of like Libra, so it's like, I bring people together. But it's my God, I was a bit slow in the uptake there, wasn't I? Of course, I should remember that, because his birthday. Remember that whole thing that happened last year? That I just noticed my eyes went really, because it's like I'm channeling him right now. It's like he went really bright. He's got the same birthday as my best pal. So yeah, so the 11th house grants wishes is what I was really drawn to. So that feels really exciting. So Jennifer, that high vibration that you are feeling in, even though you don't quite know why, stay in it. Do everything you can to stay in it. If it means that I know that I screamed when it popped up, actually, Charlotte. So, and I'm not in the habit of screaming out of excitement with things like that. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, oh my God, it fucking worked, because I've done it all by myself. So there's something in this. There's things that people feel like they're achieving all by themselves. Do you know what I mean? So granted, I did fiddle about with it for about fucking 3 hours to be like, fucking hell, how the hell do you do this shit? But that's not the point, right? Some of us are slower than others. I've not got a snail at my heart chakra for no reason. That's why I'm patient with others. Right, what else do we need to know for Jennifer? And then I'm going to do a bit of healing on the throat chakra. I can't believe, though, of course, he's Scorpio. Oh, look at this. So when it says, we are proud of you and aware of your achievements, he is proud of you and aware of your achievements. So again, it's just really just being like, wow. I mean, honestly, Jennifer, like, I've got to say, like, I'm not being cheeky, but I'm I don't know about shocked, but I'm like well impressed that you have not given up. Like I said to Jennifer ages ago, after we'd done work together, to commit to doing a daily meditation. Like just come hell or high water, just commit to doing that for loads of different reasons. And you know, anyone else take this advice on board if it resonates. And you've done it. Like you just saw Jennifer saying that, you know, that she's walking every day and she's doing a meditation every day. And of course, this is what I started doing all those years ago, is just, you know, whether I'm feeling shite or great. And it's kind of like, I just thought of slip recently, but again, I feel there is a reason for that. It's being a medium, it's like to get across the message for how other people aren't feeling like that. So hopefully I can get back to my green, whatever, the things on my pentameter thing saying that I'm walking. So that's what I mean. I don't know, I've lost weight when I've not been fucking leaving the house. But it's kind of like, yeah, I really do feel this sort of energy of peacocking, you know, like being proud of yourself. Like and Jennifer is a Leo, so it's like, you know, be proud of yourself of the commitment that you've put into that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, and he loves you so much. I mean, I can feel it. It's like he's probably I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to leave him at some point. But it's just like, yeah, it says, we rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways, and it's like because he knows that the more you're open, because you receive that help, you know, like from me, or when you ask for help, you receive help from anyone, even by being here right now. It's like, you know, amazing stuff can come about in your life. It all comes back to that, doesn't it? Amazing stuff can come about in your life when you're open to the help. Birds are messengers. I'm about to do a message for someone called Bird. Birds are messengers. This is totally going to go on to you, actually. So birds are messengers we use to connect with you, and the robin, because I know that the robin's significant to people watching this. So, you know, again, I really do feel as well, the 6th of July, you're going to see some significant changes coming about, because we've got a butterfly now. 13, and 13 was the number that just got the... Oh, there's too many synchronicities. Divine Feminine, but also that was the number that Shakira had picked. Spread your wings and fly, we are proud of you. So that's 2 messages coming in from the spirit world about how proud he is of you and everyone in the spirit world. Right, let's see. So any donations, appreciate to support Claire's channel. Thank you, Shakira. That is true. Only if you feel called, right? But you see what I'm saying? Like none of this is a coincidence that I'm saying that. It never is. It's like people really need to get into that flow of giving and receiving, and it's kind of like, you know, it's I've went through that whole karmic cycle of just kind of saying to myself, like, fucking hell, man, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like it's always give, and it's like, you know, just I can have weeks where like people don't book shit and that. Do you know what I mean? Like definitely way back in the day, but sometimes it still goes through that. I mean, right now it's been more difficult because I was doing a course and I've got to hold the energy for that. And then today I haven't even replied to my messages anywhere apart from my mum, because is that true? I don't like that. Yeah, no, that's true. Because it's like oh no, I suppose I did get in contact with Jennifer because I needed to check about something we need to do, but it's because I need to preserve my energy to do this. But do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, so it's about this sort of karmic loop about, you know, it's like we need to balance the flow of giving and receiving. So right, so what do... And it's about, if you've got something to give it, even if it's a little bit. And I'm not necessarily even meaning to me anywhere. You know, it's like I've said stories before of, like I give to homeless people in the street when I feel they're genuine, because obviously a lot of people are at it. And it's every little counts, you know. It's there's also a bear on the bottom of this deck. We're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. Number 5, big change. Also, the bear to me, you know, I've got a bear, power animal, and I know a lot of people on here will connect with that. And it's about the winter, you know. And I did sort of say before, I felt that they were showing me the... it's kind of funny, actually. It was somebody connected to, you know, one of my clients, the soul family that might watch this later, like, that a bear had actually turned up near her garden. I was like, what the fuck? But I felt it was a message as well about on the twin flame journey where like people's twin flames are like kind of coming out of hibernation, whether that is you or them. But also there's that kind of feeling of Yeah, no, it is that. The beard is, you know, it is about depression. It's about other things, but that is what they're telling me about. It's about, like, you know, going into hibernation the winter. And people coming out of it now. For the summer, tears cleanse the soul. See, you can't make this shit up. So, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So, Jennifer, I'm just trying to tune in whether I was met by so many loving people. I've become one of your guides. You did. Sorry, I just spat. I channel that all the time to you, and I know you've been told that by other people, but look, I've become one of your guides, and you just said that. But also, I feel that bit I said about the tears may also relate to you or somebody close to you, but it was definitely, that was a message for whoever it connected with. Right, is there anything you want to say before I move on? To heal Jennifer's throat chakra, so... And see how much, you know what I mean? It's like, what was I going to say there? Like, Jennifer has attracted a lot of magic in her life, like, since working with me, because, like, I'm doing that for Jennifer because I feel guided to it. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like that is how she won the chakra reading before, which has led to all this magical stuff happening. But Jennifer has got quite a magical placement in her chart, so I always give you a good night kiss. Yeah, I feel he wants to end it on that. But he was really just wanting to pass on that message about, you know, that he'll always, see, that's coming in different now, he'll always protect you like a protective bear. And he will, even when the time is right, step back for another man that's worthy of you to step in. Although I think he'll be keeping a close eye, but not in the bedroom. But it's kind of like, I think people always ask that. They're like, do your loved ones in spirit watch you when you're getting it on? It's like, no, I think they've got better things to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody needs that planted in their head. It's kind of like how, you know what I mean, you're not in feng shui, you're not meant to have, like, photos of folk in that all around your room, or especially, like, pictures of kids. It's just all, like, you know what I mean, you're contained stuff for the environment that you're in. Anyway, I don't know how we've got onto that. I think he's just wanting to make people laugh. But yeah, he's just really wanting to acknowledge that he knows it's been quite hard to be speaking your truth and expressing yourself and upsetting people that you don't want to upset. But he's really proud of you. And I feel the emotion when I said that. And we will be together again. You know what I mean? That's lovely. And he doesn't want you to stay forever on your own, forevermore, to prove your love to him. As a soul, I can be in several places at once, and he is helping with that person in your life that needs a lot of help. He's so much better now. The rainbow may be significant to someone there. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Now remember that even if you're like, that isn't true in the physical, it's just about in the spirit world, they no longer have pain and their mind is clearer. And I'm not dead, that card always freaks me out. But obviously, you know, I know Jennifer, I've worked with her, but even I'm with the rest of the family. Now, the thing is I already know Jennifer and I've worked with her, but before I knew her, I done this, do you know what I mean? But it's just, I'm just being transparent there that I already know all of this. But that's when I push myself aside to be like, I know as a channel, that love that is emitting from me is the love that you and him shared. And he's basically saying he's really proud of you for asking, this has came through before, for asking for that help, for continuing to help yourself, and for continuing to put the hard work in, and you will be rewarded for it. Right, and now I want to do a bit of throat chakra healing. Right, so what are we going to do here? Right. Now let me see what I've... 6th of July is my son's birthday. He turned 6 this year. His middle name was after my granddad. He shows us, oh, that's lovely, Charlotte. I keep seeing a butterfly. 13 was always our favourite number. Oh, see, there's a reason why Shakira chose 13. 8 watching, 8 is personal power. I keep picking up 8 somebody's life path numbers. Oh god, shit, I've just got cramp in my leg. What does that mean? Somebody got fucking cramp in their leg. That happens to my foot now and again. What a beautiful message. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. It is beautiful. Right, so I was thinking, oh wow, I could see Claire's aura really well tonight. Then I realised this. I felt it. Hey, my aura is beautiful too. But yes, it is a filler. I mean, I'll take the filler off. I'll just be sweating like fuck. If you want to see what it's like, that's normal. Makeup's melting off. I can't even see myself, so we need to get that filter back on right now. Dawn. No, Dawn's not as good. What one did I have it on? Glamour. Was it Glamour? Melton. I'm working on my subconscious beliefs to get my fucking wrinkles away, because it's really unfair for somebody that hasn't spent much time in the sun. Like, I don't like the sun. I like it a bit more than I used to. It's quite funny because Apollo, god of the sun's one of my guys. But yeah, I've been using like fancy creams and that. I think it's made a slight difference, but they'll disappear, and it won't be because of Botox, is what I'm saying, because I don't like Botox. No offense if anyone else has done it, but I'm not doing that. I'll just keep them. It's because I'm so expressive. I'll just keep going back. It's because I go like that all the time. It builds character. I feel like I'm seeing red in your aura tonight. Oh, red. Is that the Kundalini energy? Or is it... Oh, actually, how interesting, because root chakra stuff, I did feel I was going to do a bit of money stuff with someone tonight, but we'll need to wait and see if it comes up. Oh, 8's your personal... Oh, right, maybe that's why I keep getting 8. I had cramp in my left leg an hour ago. Oh, right. Oh, well, you go. I'm fucking feeling it, Charlotte, as soon as you bloody said hi. But if it's gone, good, I'll send you love if it's not gone, but send you love anyway. Right, okay, let's go on with this. So, I'm going to do just a wee bit. And again, like I said, I'm just going to do a wee bit. So, I'm just going to do a wee bit of healing on Jennifer's throat chakra. So, I'm just going to... Jennifer, what I want you to do is I just want you to be open to receive. Actually, because that was your message. I have no idea what I said because it's not me saying it. It just come through me. But if you just open to receive, and everybody else, we're just witnessing and holding space. Right. So, Jennifer, I've not done this with you too much. I've done it on your root chakra, but you didn't see it because obviously it's below the waist. But you may not actually feel this on your body, but give it time. You'll say what you need to say. You'll deal with it in the way you need to deal with it. It's really quite funny if you see what I'm looking at here. I wonder if I could turn it round. Nah, just believe me. My eyes are being drawn to the... So I'm actually just going to focus on that. My eyes are being drawn to the throat chakra bit on that chakra shawl over there, cover. So I'm sending you healing. Without notice, we don't even need to know what this is about, but whatever it is that you're needing to stand your ground and speak your voice without being afraid of persecution. I'm sure I just stole that from the Joan of Arc card. And notice that is the one I feel very connected to. So it's just about giving you a wee bit of that blunt honesty with directness that in my energy, but it's often it's something from our past, our childhood, our past lives. It's preventing us from speaking our truth. And I know that they're just telling me, I know that Jennifer has been speaking her truth, and it's like, honestly, like, those of us that have been witnessing that are like, I'm really proud of you, we're really proud of you, Spirit's really proud of you, Ski's really proud of you. But it's about whatever this is, where they're taking it to the next level with that. Whoever, by the way, whoever else this is resonating with, take it where it resonates, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine. But really, that is actually a divine masculine. I would say that as a divine masculine collective I'm talking to as I'm healing Jennifer. That you'll just keep getting pushed to the next level of putting your boundaries in place, speaking your truth, expressing yourself, and the collective message, what I said at the start, like, and what? That's not what it said, was it? But it was kind of that vibe, wasn't it? It was like, I'm doing this, and I don't really give a fuck whether you think it makes me happy or not. It does make me happy, and I love what they're doing. And by the way, I don't need to keep my hands on it. They're just doing it, and I'll know when it's to stop. Follow your heart; it will always know where to lead you. So that's for you, Jennifer, but that is for whoever else it resonates with as well. Because remember, divine masculine energy, regardless of what gender you are, is about taking action. And that's why it's very important in these connections as well, to know when you've taken enough action, plan, fuck it, let's go, as I got drawn to my saying, and when you need to just chill. Be in relaxed mode, whatever is happening, whatever, however close you feel anything is, the money, the guy, the girl, the whoever, the opportunity, you know, just almost act like you don't give a fuck, even though you do. That's hard. You need to master that. Well, it's maybe easier for some other people, but desperation and obsession and something doesn't usually bring it about, you know what I'm saying? Being genuinely happy, doing your thing, following your calling, the time passes and the opportunity arises, and you've just got to be ready to spot what it is. But Jennifer, you just need to be open to receive. Right, I feel... Right. I can't see the comments. Right, Jennifer, what are you feeling, if anything? Or she might have her eyes closed. I don't want to put people into too much of a... See, I don't know on the receiving end of it. All I know is I put people to sleep as well, and because I instantly, if you're not aware of that, I instantly, you know, the people sit in meditation to go into the states that, you know, all the different advanced states, meditation states that people get, but I put people into it instantly, and I go into it, so I can feel myself going quite deep into... By the way, so's mine. We're all life path 8. It would seem. So I've attracted the right tribe. Synchronicity. And a new dawn. Right, but I need to remember to just do this bit. Right. So, thank you. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. A new dawn. The worst is behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So, what was that? Somewhere she's got that. Vulnerability. Either when they fully got their breaths on show, I'm like being really vulnerable. But this is about, you know, because you've been brave and vulnerable and spoke your voice, or will speak your voice, or whatever this is about, expect a positive outcome. Right. How are we doing, Jennifer? Right, I'm going to now... now, Bird, did you decide on me? Feels funny saying that. Did you decide whether it was inner child or chakras? In fact, I feel like I was gonna do one of these for you. Definitely feel a warmth at my throat. I could hear a strange vibration noise in my headphones as you were doing it. Yeah, good, right. That was just the healing going in. So, just expect to... right. Good. I'm glad you were trusting that, but I feel like I need to do this too. So I'll just set a wee timer with you, and I'm going to do you a colour card and then pull an inner child one. So, thank you, Jennifer, for allowing me to do that. And we're going to be hearing from Jennifer. Like say, we are going to do a recorded Zoom. Oh, God, what are you doing there? Yeah, and then I'm going to get Jennifer back to do a Zoom update as well, because even more amazing magical things will have happened for us to update. And like I'm actually going to... I've got a lot of to-do list here. Never stops. You're very welcome. I'm going to, again, I really do feel that was Ski that pushed you into the front of the queue there, because it was just, yeah. What can I say? You've got magical manifestation bits in your chart that attract magic to things like this. So, and also he's persistent. Right, so, right, we're going to put this wee timer on. Right, so, God, my battery's already down. Right, so with, here we go. Child part. So bird, if you just do the same, just, you don't, nobody needs to really do anything as such, but I just think, just be present and open to receive, and let's see whatever comes through this, and then I'll just go where. Oh wow. Okay, so, oh, I pulled that on the, okay, there's quite a lot, but I feel they're all important. Right, so that. Right. So see what I mean, right? So guys, before I go in to do this next healing, everybody obviously that, oh, that's for you too, Bird, interesting. 1, 11, 11 seconds. So 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So all the way, so that's not just free ones. That was, 5, I needed to really think there, 5 ones. So that is, to me, that says brand new beginnings and alignment coming in very soon for you. And I feel we tie up. Oh shit, I've just hit the chat. I didn't mean to do that. Live chat, right. So just before I go into this, anybody that is new to me, that is what I feel is going to happen every Therapy Thursday, is because when I've done it a few times before, it was kind of random. I did intend to bring somebody on, because it was on Instagram and Facebook, I intended to bring someone on the video, but you can't do that, just now. They probably will bring that about. And I will go back to these platforms at some point. I'm not really feeling it just now, and it's like I'm liking this. But maybe I won't. Maybe they won't even fucking be there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll do it on Zoom. Like, I will do stuff like that, a bit of transformational coaching, work with people on Zoom some weeks, I feel. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag, and they're going to tell me what the themes are, and then we'll do this, and I may just change it completely. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that, do you know what I mean? That it's going to be, when I say therapy, although I am a therapist and a counsellor as well, it could be shamanic stuff, everything I do shamanic, right? Because I'm a shaman, but sometimes it's mediumship, like you saw there. Like, they did tell me I was going to be doing mediumship tonight. Like, there's someone else I'm going to do it for as well. Like, I don't know where. And 21, love it. My mediumship's so random. Like, I mean, channeling's random, it feels thought about. The way the loved ones and spirit come in, it's just, they just bombard the show whenever. Like, even if somebody doesn't book that, they come in, but I always check that it's all right. But they're just, anyway, chat to me all the time. Right, so Bird, healing. When you feel unwell, ask the angels of healing to help you. Say to yourself, angels of healing, please make me feel better. So remember, these actually are children's cards, because when they told me children's healing, I was like, they just pulled me to the wee picture of me, like a wee chubby 2-year-old. I was living my best life. There's my Leo midheaven. Like, I've got chocolate on my face and a sparkly pink dress, and I'm giving 0 fucks. And then somewhere along the line, I got very shy and didn't find that again until recently. But hey, we all get there when we're meant to. But it's kind of like, you can tell there, I was destined, my 80s gown, I was destined to be in the public eye in some kind of way, shape and form. But yeah, basically, I feel with me getting drawn to that, it really is about you giving love to it. So there may even really be something here about that age, like about connecting with that, like a bit of soul retrieval or healing. Oh yeah, your nieces look like baby Claire. Yeah, they do. I've never thought about that. They actually do a little bit, eh? It's quite funny. Look, I'm holding hands with my wee pal. That's funny. So basically, yeah, I really do feel, there might be something about being the age of 2, which obviously, not a lot of people are going to remember that, but some people will. You don't need to consciously remember, but it's just about really, bearing in mind what's coming through and holding that part of you, and showing that part of your love. But I really do feel it's just about, you being aware that when you are, the days you are feeling lower energy, like you'd said, I think you'd said you'd felt better the last couple of days, but whenever you feel like that, the angels do come around you. Wait a minute, can I lift up this without the angel? When you liked that as well, didn't you? That when I got that, it's like the angels really do swoop around you, to send you that love when you need them. Friendship. Aldo side. So again, there's something about that. I've set a time limit, an alarm, and it's like, again, somebody put in the kind of, this is the way it is. So it might even be a limiting belief from childhood about something that you believe for yourself, but it's kind of like, no, I'll decide. Oh, I love how they're telling me that. It fits in with the rewriting the subconscious. Here's the one I prepared earlier. It's about wherever you may have been limited by whatever from the past or past lives. It's like you get to rewrite the script now. And it says, your guardian angel. There's a lot about angels. They are angel cards, but it says your guardian angel is your best friend. I love my friend. So that's coming in there as well. Again, I have to say, I really do feel, I did feel your, so that actually, I think you're the other person that's a mediumship. I really did feel your mum coming. Now, guys, full disclosure, right? Like, I am full of integrity, but like all these people that are on the live right now, I have actually brought their loved ones in spirit through before. But when we attract more of the soul family and it's new people or that, I'll get people that are new, but I'm just full disclosure. But I really can feel your mum coming in saying, she is your guardian angel, and she is, so I almost got the feeling of, although that is you as a mother with your children, that is also your mother coming in, looking over you. So that's really beautiful. And she can see when you're trying hard, and to tell you that the good fortune is coming. The angels love it when you do your best. I always do my very best. This is what's really funny. It's called, yay, go, yay. Like so it's like, again, it's all that support. I feel this is your other loved ones in spirit, your uncle, and I can feel like that's a few people in spirit there for you, cheering on. Oh look, and then there is a guy running. Oh my god, that's really weird. I mean, obviously I have no idea what your uncle looked like, but look, there's like a man. Look at that man running. Can you see that? It's quite random too. Trying. Oh, it's because he's. I've just got it. And you did used to run, didn't you? Look. There's a man running, and they're like, yeah, that wouldn't be me. I don't know how the fucking. Well, I do know. Because I was running for a good cause, that's what made me run. It's like when people say, oh, the only thing I run for is a bus, and I wouldn't even be doing that. It's like, the only thing that got me to run is running for a charity that, meant the world to me. And it's kind of like, but I'm sorry, I don't actually think I could do it again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I know my loved ones in spirit are proud of me for doing that, but it's like, fuck knows how I've done it. I do know. They pushed me. And also, one of my best friends was running with me at the time. And I just remember, I'll never forget when I crossed the finish line. It was Kings of Leon. Oh my god, I've not heard that song in years. Is it Someone Like You? That's a thing. How the fuck does that go? Need Somebody. What the fuck is that called, guys? Anyway, at the time I was hearing it all the time and it meant a lot to me. So it was like they were saying that to me. Yeah, you go. So with me telling that story. Oh no, that I could use somebody. Right, okay, so obviously that is about needing somebody, because it's like, use somebody. Oh fuck. I need to listen to that now after, don't I? But it doesn't, that may have significance to someone watching this too, but it's more about the fact that it's about they're watching you trying hard and they're cheering you on. So in the times when you feel like, oh fucking hell man, when am I going to catch a break? They are there cheering you on every step of the way, helping you, bringing earth angels and the material your way to help you when you lose faith. Love it. Good fortune. And that's why the good fortune will and is coming to you. Your angel will make something good happen today. And there you go. Oh my god, fucking love it. Drop the mic, boom. All of it. I love it. You won this. Somebody paid it forward. Hey, we might make that a thing. Shakira, I love that idea. We might make that a thing each week. Now, obviously, we can't force someone to pay it forward, but we can suggest it. Hey, maybe if I'm in the money, I'll fucking pay it forward. But I'm paying it forward by actually delivering the message, you know what I'm saying? I'll give out the dough when I've got the dough, you know what I'm saying? I give out the energy and the healing, well, Anyway, I pay in time and energy. That's what I always think. See, over the years, it's like, it's funny that, isn't it? Like people that kind of flash the cash and all of that, and kind of, I can think of when people try to buy you with money and, or, they, anyway, all that kind of stuff. But it's, I've always given people my time and energy. Like, see, when people have, like, I can think of loads of friends of mine, some I've not even seen for like 10 years or whatever, but some, it's whenever people had kids young or anything like that, like, I was so old before my time and really mothering that I was so excited about a baby that I would, like, pass up a night out to, to help my pregnant pals or, look after kids. I mean, it's like I look after my, obviously, I'm nearly 40 now, but see, I'm making myself 40. I've only just fucking turned 38. I can't wait to be 40. But it's like, yeah, I love kids and I'm holding these kids cards. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's, there is something in here about your kids. There's just so much love coming in for your kids as well. I can feel it right. I'm going to need to move on, but I'm loving this. It's like I'm like thinking, why am I talking about children? Your angel will make something good happen for you today. I'm looking for something good. So obviously the something good was somebody paid it forward. You were told the number. Somebody whispered it in your ear, and you got something good. Yes, Claire, you paid your time forward, but now that's expired. Oh my god, talk about Capricorn harsh. Yeah, well, some that has happened. Oh dear. Right, so it has, yeah, being serious, it has in the sense of, so I'm still on Bird's message here. It has in the sense if you know that you've put that time and energy into people and you've given them a lot and you've made a difference in their life, you're allowed to move on. That's what the message is there for you as well, Bird. You're allowed to move on and be happy yourself. And I know you'll know what that means. Right, so now I'm going to pull, I wanted to pull one of these. So, and also I meant to say that, you know how you called Sophia an angel? Notice that you called her an angel before you got the number. And so that I kind of felt you were going to, I felt you were going to win it. I felt you were going to say it because it's like when you can recognize the light in someone else, you are rewarded. It's like I say, the very few times I ever get led to anything like this, I said this in the recorded video today actually, I always get picked because it's like I'm always giving, and it's so much so that it can never actually be balanced of giving that much. So they give to me whenever I'm brave enough to kind of do something like that. Yeah, I'm Scorpio rising. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not letting people say my shit in public. I say that like people think that's hilarious, but it's true. I'm like fucking, you know what I mean? I can be brave and sit there and tell my life story in my audio book on the YouTube like that, but I'm not like, you don't read me in public, people. Right. Anyway, so right, too funny. Right, I'm going to pull one of these cards. I can feel a lot of healing coming in at your upper chakras there as well, at my head. I can really feel so much heat on the top of my head. I got up to 3 kilometers last week. Did a combat class this morning to get rid of some of the. Wow, well done. Yep, never run for the bus. It always leaves just as I get. Yeah, Charlotte, the passengers are laughing because the driver. That's hilarious. Thank you, Claire. Thanks, Mum. Family. Perfect timing. Yes, lovely. Right. Oh, there's your card. Oh, look. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Right. So, pink, let love in. So, I feel this is really just acknowledging all that work you've been doing on yourself to love yourself. It's, it just, pink to me always screams self-love and compassion for self as well. So, it ties with that card when it said about the. If you think about it, now I can healing, friendship, trying hard, and good fortune. It's about they see your efforts when you're feeling good, and it's about honouring when you feel low energy, and leaning on people like someone said, and allowing that healing to come into you, which you're allowing now. That's lovely. Let the love in, and that's what these therapy Thursdays are all about. Come hell or high water. No matter what excitement's going on in my life or what I've got going on, because I certainly won't be going on a fucking plane for various reasons anytime soon. I will be here. And if I'm not, there'll be a very good fucking reason why not. But I will still be here. So, right, so I'm going to read this. So it won't just be for Bird, it'll be for whoever it connects with. And on the next card, we've got attracting a relationship. So, just saying. Pink is the energy of unconditional love, which, by the way, if you weren't aware, that is what I heal with. Everything, whatever you want to label it, everything I heal is done with unconditional love. It opens your heart and helps to heal heart problems. It assists with releasing emotional challenges and brings tranquility. Pink also helps with insomnia and assists with the manifestation of your dreams. That fits beautifully with those cards. Open your heart with delicate pink colours. So this is where everyone else can benefit as we do this. So I want you to close your eyes. Everybody that wants to take part live and on the replay, and you can let us know how you're feeling on the replay. I'll be checking in with my list soon because I'll probably go in the next 30 minutes, unless it's famous last words and I'm still here an hour later. Become aware of any tension in your body. And I want you to breathe in as you do that. And I'm going to just add my wee bit in because I like to do that. So breathe in, telling yourself relax. And breathe out, telling yourself release. And breathe in, telling yourself relax. And just breathe out, giving yourself permission to release. Whatever's went on today, just let it all go. Whatever your own stuff, whatever anybody else's, the collective, just let it all go. That's what I've done in my walk. And I want you to imagine a cloud of pink mist, unconditional love mist. And that cloud of unconditional love is floating above your head. And it's washing over the top of your head and down over your eyes, relaxing your eyes that little bit more. And not so much that you couldn't open your eyes right now if you wanted to, because you're in full control. But because you want to allow this healing to go in, and remember, by the nature of me doing hypnotherapy as well, some people might already be asleep right now, and that's fine. Just let the healing in. And if you're not asleep, you probably are in a deeper state of awareness, put it that way. But wherever you're at, just keep your eyes closed because you're more open to the healing. But I'm just saying you could open them if you wanted to, but because you want to fully relax into the healing, you just let your eyes relax, knowing that when you keep your eyes closed for even a minute or a couple of minutes, you relieve so much stress. And you can feel that, really feel it in your body. And then just let this cloud of pink mist wash all the way down over your heart, pulling in unconditional love right at your heart centre. For exactly where you're at in this now moment, knowing that you're deeply loved by all your loved ones in spirit and your guides, your power animals, by me, whoever you are out there, stranger, even the ones that project shit at me, because you need more love than anyone else. But no, seriously, joking, not joking. Hurt people, hurt people. And notice when I'm saying that about me, take that on board for yourself as well. Where do we all need to have a little bit more understanding for people that are challenging? And for when we're challenging, we can all be difficult too. And I want you to see that unconditional love going down all the way through your solar plexus, your personal power, your abundance, your joy. And then it washes over your sacral chakra, where if you're not releasing the guilt and the pain and the resentment and the anger towards whoever it is in your life, or you're not forgiving the past to move on to the present. And the next card was about allowing loving for whoever this applies to as well. You're closing yourself off to so many amazing things coming in by holding on to that pain. So just let it go. And now imagine that cloud of unconditional love floating over your root chakra, balancing your root chakra, grounding you into the physical. And now all of the stuff that has been holding you back in this present moment has been gathered down at the bottom of your feet, ready to be released down with the roots of the tree. So I want you to imagine all of that stuff that you're letting go for today, all the way down, going down with the roots of the tree, going down. Just imagine it going down, or trust that it's going down. And just release that all to the bottom of Mother Earth, however you imagine that to be. And we're going to ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords of fear, lack and negativity to the old world. Letting that all go. Thanking Mother Earth, Pachamama, for taking that crap away. And then connect to the new earth. Connect your new strong cords to the new earth of peace, calm, abundance, balance of your feminine and masculine energy. Knowing when to be open to receive. Receive the love, the kindness, whatever else you want to allow, money into your life, success, opportunities. And then knowing when to use your masculine. Knowing when to be like, hey, that's just enough of that. Or however you, I think I was channeling somebody's granddad there, that sounded like mine. But you know, that's enough of that. Or sometimes you just need to give someone a look like you're pushing it. Or sometimes if they've been pushing it too much, you need to be like, actually, I'm done now. Like, have a nice life. Going to send you love from afar. I must be saying that to someone to be saying that. Boundaries. That sounds like boundary stuff. But whatever it is, you know what it is you need. So pull up whatever it is you feel you need from that magical new earth energy. Like I say, whatever label I refer to myself, probably a different thing every fucking week. I'm a new earth teacher and I've always been that. Here to help with Ascension, the awakening process. And they told me that before I even knew what any of these fucking words meant. Dark Night of the Soul. I was told there was a Dark Night of the Soul coach and I was like, oh, I'm still going through it. What is this shit? But it's all becoming a lot clearer over the years. Definitely in the times we live in now. So anyway, as when I chat, by the way, it's all part of it. It's just to relax you. So I'm now going to carry on with the actual bit in the book. So I want you to take a deep breath in as you allow your body to soften and focus on letting go of any hardness or density, which actually probably will have went now with that. But now I want you to imagine you're holding the most beautiful pink rose. Breathe it in, its sweet scent, and allow its beauty and delicateness to open your heart. Wow, I actually just realised that's got significance to the person that I'm doing. Well, this healing is for everyone it resonates with, but I just realised the rose is very significant. We've actually had a few signs that are significant to words. That's interesting. So imagine the pink light from the rose flowing into your heart and filling it up with unconditional love. And remember, the twin flame journey is about unconditional love, and I feel that's what can get really, really lost in the sea of quote unquote twin flame experts out there. Especially if you ever sort of witness people bashing their divine masculine or vice versa. That's always quite a good indication that someone's either really needing to work on their healing in private, I'd say. Although, you know, some people might say about me, but it's kind of like for whatever, when I'm saying anything, it's hopefully always getting that across. It's about forgiveness and unconditional love. And there's a difference between putting up with crap and understanding that everything happens for a reason, and you come back around into other people's life. You come back into each other's lives when you're meant to. That goes for a twin flame journey, but that goes for anyone in anyone's life. The same as when I was channeling whatever, that people leave your life for a reason, and to trust that. And that could actually go for people passing on the spirit too. Anyway, they're talking to me about a lot of stuff here. Right, so where did we get to? Keeping your eyes closed. Now think of someone you love and allow the love you feel in your heart to pour from your heart into theirs. So we're going to just I'm going to stay quiet for a couple of minutes, and I want you to right now pick someone. So again, I did just start talking about twin flames, so you may actually pick your twin flame, whether you know who they are or not, or you may choose to pick someone entirely different, maybe a loved one in spirit, a friend you've had a falling out with, a family member. You can be the decider of that. And if you have floated off into a bit of a dreamy, sleepy state, your subconscious, all parts of your soul will be listening, your higher self, and your creative brain knows exactly what to do. So I'm just going to stay quiet for the next 2 minutes, and when you hear my voice again, it'll be for the next bit. So all you need to do is allow the love you feel in your heart to pour from your heart into theirs. And savour the feeling of love and connectedness. I just want you to listen to these words, but before I read these words, somebody needs to hear. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Divine love, pour your healing light into my heart, softening it, purifying it, and rejuvenating it, so that it is shiny, loving, and full of enthusiasm. And I'm just guided to draw your attention to the fact the next card is attracting a relationship which is actually called Rose. I'm actually just going to read that, so keep your eyes. I mean, but listen, we're a twin flame channel. I'm probably going to be saying something significant at 144, so let's go with it. If you're not looking for love, then I don't know. You're probably in the wrong place. And if you've already got love, just let's improve it. We can always improve it. So, the rose colour helps to attract love in one's life. Today, wear a pink top, shirt, or hat. It's a bit directive, but you can choose to do that or not. Focus on this ray and allow yourself to be playful and to have fun. Different shades of pink, especially rose, awaken your heart and allow you to be open to other people. Use a pink pen and write down all the things you love about yourself. As you become aware of your value, so will other people. Write down all the people you love in your life. Let the love energy build. Allow yourself to feel grateful for all those wonderful people. Now, obviously, you should have your eyes closed right now. I mean, there's no should about it, but to get the most out of it, But so you can just bring these people to mind, just think about how much love you have for yourself. And if you don't love yourself, allow the love from others to come into you and just try to love yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but allow that love that's right here and now in the moment to come in for you, wherever you're at on your self-love journey, because some people don't even like themselves, never mind love and unconditional love. It's a journey we're all on, but we're all at different bits of it, so that's the beauty of it, that we can all help each other with that. So let the love energy build. Allow yourself to feel grateful for all those wonderful people and all the soul family that's here right now, everybody that's here right now live, and everybody that will join in on this on replay, because time really is an illusion. The more love you feel, the easier it is to attract more of it. And that's why anybody that's worth their salt, that is a genuine twin flame anything, will just constantly say that it always comes back to self-love. Annoying, I know, but you cannot. So this goes for divine masculines as well, regardless if you're a man, woman, whatever you identify as. Divine feminines at certain parts on the journey have mastered or are currently mastering loving themselves and unconditionally loving themselves and being open to receive. And what divine masculines are learning right now is to connect to their feelings. Again, it's not just men, it's women that are doing this as well. And really being open to allow that love, and not just the romantic love, like love in from other women. Like, think about it, it's all women that are talking on this live right now. Although there will be men that are tuning in on the replay too, and some men might even comment after, or long in the future, whatever. But it's kind of like a lot of women need to learn to ask for help as well, and let love in from other people. Just allowing love from anywhere, like starting there, is going to definitely benefit you to allowing in romantic love. I'm going to actually pull a journey of love, but I'll do that when everyone opens their eyes. What was I going to say there? Yeah, so that is very important. They're telling me that, anybody that hasn't quite got that it's like, I know it can be uncomfortable, and we've all kind of been taught somewhere along the line that to go on about how amazing you are, or to be saying things out loud to yourself like, I am amazing, or I'm fucking amazing, I'm great company, I'm funny as fuck, I'm brilliant to be around. Why wouldn't somebody want to be around me? Like, really? It's kind of like, oh, I don't know, whatever things, you recognize about yourself, like, there is actually no getting around it. Like, confidence is attractive. It's when you love yourself, whether other people do or not, and you just accept every part of you. And you even, you'll see when my shadow comes out, it's like you're owning it, and therefore whoever it is that you're meant to attract into your life, they will gravitate towards you when the time is right. And also you'll probably attract a few other suitors as well, regardless of what sex you are. And then that's the test that a lot of twin flames get on this journey. But it's kind of like, you do have to, like, all jokes aside, you do have, they're drawing me the affirmation cards actually, you do have to master saying things like that to yourself, like affirming how amazing you are. And especially, this is really important, this is not just for twin, but because we are dealing with twin flames here, because you are the yin and yang, it's like, if you're not saying that you're amazing and you're worth being around, it's like, it makes it harder for the other person to. So, but it's like really both people do, and I feel that's what creates a lot of the delay. And regardless of the drama with people being other people and all that, it's all just a big drama of life, and that's a bit that's none of your business. And you just, people that kind of keep an eye on all that, I mean, each of their own. I don't think that's going to change anything. It really is just you focusing on you, self-love, and affirming your life. But it feels like the divine masculine, maybe a lot of men out there really need to know that start saying to yourself, yeah, I'm pretty amazing, and I'm worth being around, and well, that person must see something amazing in me to be, holding space for me, or whatever, like whatever the situation is. Because if you're beating yourself up and telling yourself how guilty you feel and how shit you feel and all that kind of stuff, it's not going to help the situation, although you have to go through that period of darkness. Right, okay, so keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to pull an affirmation card. What do we know about what you were saying there? I express gratitude to the universe often, knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. I'm grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. But what they're saying is, start being grateful for you and the person that you are, and that somebody would be lucky to be with you, rather than looking at whoever your twin flame is and feeling like, oh, what do they see in me? Like, because that is what, literally, trust me, we're talking to thousands, if not fucking hundreds of thousands of twins. That is what goes on. Both put the other one on a pedestal at different times at the same time, and it's really pretty nuts. So anyway, whatever somebody needed to hear about that. So keeping the eyes closed. If you're looking for a relationship, I want you to write down all the qualities you would like in a person. Then close your eyes. So this is something to do after. Your subconscious will remember it. Then close your eyes and imagine placing your list into a rose bubble. In fact, just do it now, just in case anybody just doesn't even. Oh my god, it would be the 144. Right as I'm saying this. See, this was meant for the twin flames. I love it. I love it. Everything's for the twin flames, but this is totally meant to be. So we'll get back to it, but I thought that was going to happen. Because for the people that might not, because I'm one of those people, I channel it, but I'll be like, oh, I'm going to watch that back later, girls. That was really great. And they're all telling me, oh, that's amazing. I felt shit happen in my life. And I never go back and watch it. So I'm going to do it now too. But I want you to write now. So if you're looking for a relationship, I want you to imagine yourself picking up a pen, right? It can be a pen and you're seeing yourself writing on paper. It can be a magical whiteboard in the sky and you're using your pen, whatever. It really doesn't matter, right? If you've went into quite a deep state of trance now, I'm basically doing a bit of hypnotherapy here with you, mixed in with my shamanism and a bit of everything. So this is actually more kind of deeper stuff that I do in my groups, but I am being guided to gift. You all deserve this right now. So, and I can do stuff like this in a personal session, but I want you to now write all the qualities you would like in a person. So push all the voices outside of your head. So that this will probably definitely go for people that you don't know who your twin flame is, but you just know that there's somebody out there you've got a deep spiritual connection to that you just can't quite put your finger on, but you know that when you meet that person, you're going to be like, wow, you know what I mean? Like whatever you would say when you meet them. So whether that's got something to do with how they physically look, their eyes, what you're attracted to, and character, kindness, whatever you're attracted to, I want you to just start writing down on that bit of magical paper or a whiteboard. Start writing down all the words. or whatever it is you're imagining. It doesn't matter what it is, just start doing that. All the things that you want in a person. I'm just going to give you a wee minute to do that, and then you'll hear my voice again. And bear in mind, if you're already in a relationship, just anything that you feel could be better, put that in. Anywhere where you feel like loving yourself better, you know, because I feel, you know, that I definitely help people with that in relationships, that where people are already with their twin flame, but there's a few rare people that actually are already with their twin flame, but they don't have any self-love. And then even I've had people where they have actually split up, and then I've done work with someone and they're back together. You know, there's lots of different things that happen in people that aren't even twin flames. But if you think about yourself or other people in your life, you can probably identify where somebody's claiming that the person was doing everything wrong, but actually you can quite clearly spot that that person does not love themselves. Therefore, they've pushed it away. You know, they've pushed somebody good away because they don't feel worthy. Like, and you don't do it consciously. You push it away subconsciously. Like, this is weird. What's the catch? Or I can't, like, you know, this is too difficult. So I'm just going to settle for someone that's not as scary as them. And that's definitely the twin flame journey, but you don't need to be, that would make sense with a lot of people. And actually loads of things in life. Jobs as well, not going for the dream job because you know how to do what you do already and it brings in the dough. So the other thing's much like hard work. But it is worth it to pursue what you really want. Right, so now that you've done that, I want you to imagine placing that list. So whether you imagine it a whiteboard or a bit of paper, I want you to just imagine it now. It's a little list and it's sort of shrinking. Funny images I'm getting here. It's shrinking into a little bubble in itself, a little rose bubble with your little list of stuff that you want to happen. And I want you to just observe as it floats out into the universe, looking for your perfect mate. Or in this case, probably for most of you, your twinny flamey. I don't usually call it that, but that's what came out of my mouth. And if somebody stumbled across this and you're not a twin flame, well, just, I hope I improved your love life and your self-love, and you can let us know in the comments. Now, oh, hello. Hello. So it worked already. Somebody's just popped on and said, hey, hottie. So I will receive that compliment. I didn't even take part in that there. I'll watch this on the replay. We're doing a meditation, so go into the state. Now all you have to do is be open for this wonderful new person or old person in a new way, whatever is applying to you, or whatever else it could be, to come into your life. And listen to these words. Divine intelligence. I am open to attract wonderful people with open minds and loving hearts into my life. That's beautiful. And before I get everyone to open their eyes, I am actually just going to read one of these romantical journey of love cards. No, they're telling me, right, so what I'm going to do is actually, before I get carried away, because I've already been on here quite a while, what have I got left to do? Done that. Right, okay, we'll just see. So, I want you to just really sit for a minute. I might leave us 2 minutes. And so for anyone that did happen to just join in live while we're doing this, we just went on a journey of love. We did. It's not even a shamanic journey, but I don't really need to take you through a door and all that shit, you know what I mean? I like to do that, but I didn't do it that time. Journey of love. I want you to, yeah, for anyone, basically we did just do a wee sort of love journey meditation there, but you can watch it on the replay. So for everyone else, or you can just join in. Yeah, you can join that. Listen, you can, time's an illusion. You can just join in and just trust that you've already put out there what you want, but also watch on the replay, I would say. So for everyone else that's done all of it, I want you to just sit for however long until you hear my voice again. And I want you to visualize the end result of what you want to happen. So if you already know who your person is, I want you to visualize something happy that you're wanting to happen between the two of you. Maybe that's who you'll know in the morning. That card, you'll know in the morning. And for anyone else that doesn't know who your person is or your twin flame, I want you to just imagine the end result of feeling what it would be like to be with that person, all the qualities that you just put on a list. This is really interesting because I actually did I did record something like this of my own. I channeled it, but it ended up being like 2 hours or something. I was trying to make that 10 minutes. So anyway, they obviously just felt like people need this in the collective. Can you just put it out for your community? So there we go. So I'm going to stay quiet now, and I don't know what your end result is, right? That can mean whatever you want it to mean. It can mean the simplest of things or the biggest of things. But for the next 3 minutes, that might seem like an eternity. I want you to feel with all your emotion, squeeze a tear out if you want, but smile, like just really feel it and imagine with all your senses seeing that person or the message popping up or your phone going off or the social media, whatever it is you feel guided to do, but just really allow yourself to feel that feeling as if it's real. Because many of you just won't even have bothered to do it. Some of you will, definitely if you've worked with me, but some people just won't even think to do that, to allow themselves to go there. So we're making you go there today. So, and actually they're saying to me some people need a door. So I want you to imagine, I done this the other day, a chalk, right? So it's like I want you to imagine a wall, right? And I want you to imagine, like in Beetlejuice, there is chalk beside this wall. And I want you to pick up a bit of pink chalk, right? Go with the pink bubble thing. We were inspired by that, and now we've just went somewhere way off wherever. I want you to pick up the pink chalk, and I want you to draw a door. And this is your door to your end result, knowing that you're putting out there what you want, who you want, or the kind of person you want. And then we're going to let that go after you've spent a bit of time feeling into it. And then you just let it go and you see what happens, and you see if it ends up happening anywhere like what you saw, felt, and it probably will happen a lot better than what a lot of you imagine. So we'll just see. But I'm going to now get you to pick up that chalk, draw the door, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. And when I say 3, I want you to walk in the door and you find yourself in your very own safe, sacred little space, and just feel into whatever that feels like to be in your desired result or end result of what you want. Okay, so we're ready. Draw the chalk door. That shouldn't take long. And 1, 2, 3. You're in your dream, and I'm going to leave you sitting there for a couple of minutes. When you hear my voice again, it will be to come back. A lot of you won't want to come back, but you have to make it real. You can't stay in the vision creativity forever. So I can't remember if I counted, but I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Boom, you're in it. And now, so whatever you were feeling into, imagining, you know, if you want to pick that up where you left off, you can, well, you might be picking it up where you left it off in the physical for some of you, whenever you're listening to this, but it's, at some point you will, but it's, I want you to just bring all that good feeling away, and I want you to prepare yourself to walk back through the chalk door that you drew, but this time you're walking back into your present, feeling really excited and confident. What? Even if that's all I done today, at least I took a few minutes out with the soul family to really feel into what it is I truly desire. And I was just sort of feeling there, it's like they were saying to me, it really is not a coincidence out of all of those cards that I pull out, let love in. No matter how much I try to make it about something other than the unconditional love and the twin flames, it always comes back to that. So I want you to now, with all that good feeling really excited about whatever you put out there, come back from through the door. So I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. You're going to see yourself walking through the chalk door, pulling all that good feeling. And then imagine that pink bubble again with all the qualities that you want in the person you do know or you don't know. Be open, because also remember, people that you have known before as well will have changed, and you'll have changed. You're putting out there what you want, and you're attracting in what you want. So I want you to imagine now that pink bubble floating away until it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And remember, you're now back in the present day on the 16th of June 2022. I'm not going to say the time because it's all different times. But, oh, and there's 8 people watching and there's 8 likes. So 8 is abundance and it's personal power. So for those of you that weren't even thinking about the love, your money's coming in, your abundance, but that's happiness. And it's just changed to 9 people. But remember, there's quite a lot of people that seemed like all of us were saying we were all a life path 8, and I'm a life path 8. So it's not a coincidence I've attracted all of you into my reality. But I want you to keep your eyes closed. And I'm going to count, because I was talking for a while there, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And when I get to 2, you're going to think about opening your eyes. And when I get to 1, you're going to open your eyes, wide awake, back with me on the live stream. Some people might be having their eyes open anyway because they joined late. Oh my God, why does it say 6 minutes? Uh-oh. Why does it say 6 minutes? I don't know why it says 6 minutes. I hope I haven't just been talking to myself or... Anyway, I'm going to do the counting bit and then we'll check out what the hell that's all about. So, ready to come back now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thinking about opening your eyes. 1, opening your eyes, wide awake, back on the live stream, back on the YouTube if you are watching this on the replay. Sorry if I've woken you up if you were going to go to sleep. Shit happens. I normally say if you want to go to sleep, you'll float off and you'll wake up in the morning. Oh, and you'll know in the morning. This is for someone. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. But I feel there's something you don't know now that you will know tomorrow. I was snoring. I knew it. I knew that some people... So for those of you that don't know, I know that lots of you do know that. Like I say, I take people into a deep state of relaxation. And really, I don't even need to talk for this long. But that is how the healing comes in. So there is a purpose to why, I talk so long. Why does it say 7 minutes, by the way? That's really weird. It didn't, it says 7 minutes to me. It was rather beautiful, wasn't it? Let us know on the replay if you experienced how beautiful that was too. I might need to change the plan but before I do that, we're going to... What have I done? So I've done that. I've done that. Right, I think there's one more There's one more person. Right, so I'm going to pull a Journey of Love card, and there it is. Cosmic Butterfly. Oh, that feels like... Oh, I'm 36 again. See, I told you, there's 36. Somebody's 36. Quite a few people are 36. There's a heaven. We're all transcendent heaven. I think we just went there. We're ascending. Then she will be loved. She loves. Oh my god, is she? I thought she was naked. No, she's not naked. It says she loves though. But that did, I just channeled that song. And she will. I don't even like that song. Anyway, right, so, and I can't sing it quite clearly, so let's move on. 36. Oh, intimacy. Oh my god. What were you visualising out there? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, this wasn't meant to be one of these kind of group here. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. Who knows? That's for you to know and us to find out what you were. If you come back and share what happened. Right, so, and yes, I know that was you, Brianna. Right, so, oh, Sophia, to be honest with you, I don't know that I'm actually going to have the energy to do that, but I'm open to people giving the donations for what I just done, if you're open to. You don't need to, but anybody that feels like they have got that urge to do that, but yeah, I don't actually know that I will have it, because I didn't know I was going to do that, but I'm going to do, I feel I'm going to do, I've got one more person before I need to go when I look at my list. Yes, I think we all know someone that's 36. I still wish I was. No, I'm joking. Fuck no, I definitely don't. That was not a good time. Right, so cosmic butterfly. I feel it though. It does mean in that it's about maturing, because it is when Saturn in your chart, you know, you start to grow up a bit more. It's why I can't remember if it was a taxi driver that said it to me or a friend. I think both. But I don't think I remember a taxi driver saying to me, "Oh, Hen, you didn't really want to settle down with anyone until they're like mid-30s or later." And I don't know if he knew his astrology, but I think he was right. But a lot of people are not that patient. They're like, "Oh, I've got to have kids, I've got to get married, I've got to settle down with someone, I've got to do this. My family want me to do this. My friends want me to do this. All my friends." Think about people that, sorry if anyone did do that. I mean, anyway, it's, yeah, it's not sorry, but it's true. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people that do get into things quite young, like, you know, some of it works out, some of it doesn't. And that's what Twinflames are here to break, the paradigm of it's okay if it doesn't work out, right? As long as there was love there at some point, that's all that matters. But when the love is gone, am I channeling David Guetta now? When the love is gone. That's too funny. Right, let's read this. And then I'll find the one person and I'm off. 11:11. I don't know why it's... Is this in 2 videos? Why is it saying 11:11? I wonder if you're only allowed to do it 2 hours or something. Imagine this fucking disappears. Listen, you maybe all just got that magical gift and it's going to disappear and people can't watch it on replay. Thank you. I did open my eyes and I ate chocolate in the middle, then settled back down for the chalk door. Do you know what though, actually, Charlotte, that is hilarious, but also with hypnosis, that can put you in a deeper state when you open your eyes and close your eyes again. Like, sometimes if people are in their head, like, you know, you'd get them open your eyes and close them again, and so, you know, you could have went even deeper after that. So, right. Cosmic butterfly, you're being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother. On fire with her creative power, you're being transformed whilst living, to surrender certainty in favour of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life whilst admitting to the magnificence of your being. That ties in with what I was saying. To open up to the divine light that pours through you in a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. That is the Phoenix Rising. I'm melting right in front of this, but never mind. That is the Phoenix Rising energy. Which there was a synchronicity at the start when we were talking about that at the start, but you know, this is definitely what I heal with, that energy as well. That life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you're living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You've chosen this for yourself and been blessed with a possibility this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beckons you now. The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it's falling apart, dark night of the soul, spiritual awakening, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You're going through rebirth just like the butterfly in the chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you're becoming now and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. Wow. The breeze, and I'm just being drawn to the back. Brianna's screen name's like Breezy. That's quite funny. Oh my god, I've lost the words. There we go. The breeze of the butterfly's wings caresses the stillness of my floods and awakens feelings that course through my veins, like the whale's song to the ocean's depths. There wells in me a knowing and a wonder for what is yet to be. Do we want another one? Heaven. Let's read heaven. That's why I was snoring. It was deep, quick once I went through the door. Yeah, but that's because I was doing hypnosis with you. I mean, everything. I put people into a hypnotic state. Like, some people go down like 5 minutes. But, like I say, I wouldn't... that's pretty... These are kind of things that I would do at 1444. These are the kind of things I would do in a personal session with someone. But, right, so... I do it now and again, but I don't think I've done... Well, I have done a few times. Anyway, so... You're meant to live heaven now, not late. Oh, this is strong. You're meant to live heaven now, not later. Sometime after you die. What use is this life and body if not to live heaven now? Look for the mad divine genius and all that is. And we're about to go into Aquarius moon. I think we probably are in it now, actually. That's very apt. Especially the puzzling parts of your life that make you scratch your head or tear your hair and scrunch your face up and scream with frustration. Those are the places in which the divine is saying, here, heaven is hiding. Let's unveil it together. Let me show you. Let me unveil your mad divine genius right here. That's your higher self. And your higher self is your twin flame. They're connected. Look for heaven, even in hiding. It will not withhold itself from you for long, beloved. It wants to be known by you. And also, though, I feel the higher self is your inner child, which connects to what they told me to do today. So now I get it. I get it. Yeah, doing a bit of chakra healing, inner child, and the twin flame shit. It's basically what I do, people. This oracle brings you a special message. The enlightener is calling you to more, to more, to more. More divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself. There is no limit in what is being offered to you from the divine lover. Calling to you, the beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the divine is a removing of veils of illusion, one at a time, until you behold each other naked and true, finally to discover you are each other, you are love. Oh, fucking shit, the bed dropped the mic. That's pretty deep, isn't it? But it's true. It is. That's talking about intimacy, and it's the last fucking card in it's the last card in the deck, guys. It's game over. It's like the lighter says to us. Where's the lighter? The lighter says game over and I've lost the lighter. But you know what I mean? It's game over. It is game over for some people. It's time's up. It's time for this to happen. The sky ablaze with morning light. On silver wings of birds in flight. In gratitude, a tear released. A knowingness embraced at peace. She speaks to those that gaze below. Ancestral wings which call my soul. To open hearts and soar above, in all the winds await this love. Wow. Pretty deep, pretty deep. Right. I almost kind of don't want to do anyone else to ruin that, but it wouldn't ruin it, but it's like, what do you say after that? Okay, so if she's open to it, wait a minute, let me just 2220, 222. Oh my god, where did... Sorry, has people been putting shit in here and I haven't even fucking seen? Alright, there we go. I've just seen. So, I do want to... Right. Okay, so I'm going to pose the questions to Charlotte. Would you want chakra or inner child? Even if you don't know what the fucking hell that's all about, just say one of them. I just need to look at my list though. It's like they told me certain things that I needed to do, and I'm doing my tick list. And also, Michelle, if you could tell me as well. And then I'll be going. And thank you, by the way. I didn't get the notification. I think it's because I put my phone on silent. Right, inner child. Thank you for transforming the end of my day into something so beautiful. So grateful for you all. Oh, lovely. It's left me with hashtag all the feels too. No idea what time it is. 10:30. Right, I can still go and watch Love Island. Isn't that apt? But again, there ain't no kind of unconditional twin flame love on that I've spotted yet. There's maybe some sparks flying, but I think it's the kind of lust and sexual attractive... sexual attraction that people can't, that kind of energy that it's not really the same. Love might unfold. It might unfold. You never know. Right. I love you too. Sleep well. Right. So, oh yeah, I remember you saying that, Charlotte. Right. Let's do. So you said inner child, Charlotte. Is Michelle still here? Sorry, I have no idea when you put that donation in. I'm a bit behind. Need to watch the end of yesterday's Love Island. I think I did watch it. Yeah. Well, I don't really need a reading today. I just wanted to... No. Well, it's not even a reading, it's a healing. You know what I mean? I'm pulling cards, but it's a healing. So you're absolutely getting the healing. It's just I hadn't heard the pings here. Right, so because you're on the list, see, they told me I had specific numbers for things I needed to do, and I wondered, I was like, oh, I kind of done a bit of both there, but it's like, that makes sense. So it's pretty amazing. You know what I mean? It's amazing when it ties up with what they told me. Right, so, Charlotte. And also, Sophia, I really would like it if you tell me inner child or chakra. Please allow yourself to receive. If you've learned anything tonight and over the time that you've known me, which you've learned a shitload, tell me one of those things. It's because I'm being serious, it really does get across to people that when you give without expectation of anything in return, like Michelle saying, oh, I'm just giving, because it's like you actually end up receiving anyway, you know what I mean? Whereas when people do it to manipulate it for something, that's when it doesn't kind of work out. But people like me, and there's loads of people out there that can feel like the new earth energy, none of us can really hide that. You know, it's integrity is, and actually I pulled that in a recorded video I've not put out yet. Integrity is key in the new earth. And that kind of law of reciprocity and giving and receiving and stuff. So, not ready for a reading. You can pay it for a bit. No, I want you to receive, please. So it's not a reading. It's just a wee quick healing. You know what I mean? With a card. So if you want to call that a reading, you call it a reading. But just I'll do it quickly in the end, and at least you're receiving a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But allow yourself to receive. Damn it. Like, listen, you've done work on me, right? So don't you fucking put me to show in public, right? I'm telling you to receive, so receive. I feel you're actually channeling. I'm being serious now, actually. This might look like I'm going all over the place, but what's new? It's, thank you. See, I've taught her well. That was limiting beliefs. You were channeling divine masculine energy there, though. I'm not worthy. It's like, yes, you are. Right. In fact, both of you are. Everyone was. It wasn't. Anyway, right. So, Charlotte. What do we need for Charlotte? Okay. goodness. Angels only see the good in you. I am worthwhile. See how that was not a coincidence. I just said all that. It's like, but also what I'm being led to do there is it's like, I know it's probably not meant to be that, but it's like that kind of looks to me like the masculine and the feminine. And also I'm just being drawn to the fact that Charlotte, because you've said that, it's like, you know, you knew your twin flame when you were younger, and so I'm really sort of getting a feeling of that. So I'm wondering what kind of experiences you, and if you don't want to say that in public, you could, tell me in private. But it's kind of like it's really kind of giving me that vibe that it's like, I am, like I just said, I'm worthy, I'm worthwhile, I'm worth being around. Like, I'm a good person. And when you tell that to yourself, whoever it is your person. That's the easiest way to say it. Friendship. And you were friends, weren't you? I mean, I don't know if you ever reached. Did you have a wee kiss? It also, but what I'm saying is it was very innocent. Do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like there is an innocence there. I mean, obviously there's other stuff, but like join it if anyway, you know what I'm saying. If you took it to if it got to that kind of whatever your deal was there, but there's they're your best friend. That's what I'm trying to get at. Because they're the other half of your soul. Your guardian angel is your best friend. I love my friend, but I really do feel that is about with twin flames. It is your inner. Oh wait a minute! Actually, there's a screenshot of that. Right, I'm going to show it because I say things like this. I've not got the community bit yet. By the way, actually, guys, like, can we just put it out there? Can we flip me over the 300 mark? I think it's probably nothing's impossible, but it probably is a bit possible. But wouldn't it be lovely if I woke up in the morning and we're over 300? Because I'm not always open to that, but I'm like, that would be quite satisfying. Subs is what I'm talking about. What was it? You'll know in the morning. If I wake up in the morning and listen, share this with a friend. If they're a fucking twin flame, they need that healing. And even if they're not, if they're depressed, not feeling so good in the dark night of soul, somebody needs this. Somebody needs something on this channel because there's meditations. Let's see if between the 295 of you on this channel. Are you kidding me? Oh, right. Oh, you just acting as if. I love it, Michelle. You're acting as if. I was like, what, already? Fuck, I really am magic. But do you know what I mean? Like, let's maybe that's what I'm going to know in the morning, and I'll be grateful for that. That might seem like a small win, but I love it. Right, so right, anyway, what we're going to do, right, so oh yeah, sorry, Charlotte, I was floating off somewhere. Right, so it really is with your look healing. So it really is, with your twin flame, it is often. Oh, that was what I was going to do. I was going to get that screenshot. Is that in this phone? Or that'll be annoying if it's that phone. But it's basically this picture. That's why I said about the subs, because when I get to 500, I can post things. And I do like channeling, writing things, and I'd like to be writing things as well as doing the videos. But it was this picture I mentioned the other day in a recorded video, and then I actually came across it. For fuck's sake, is it in the other phone? I came across it today. Very annoying. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. So this is it. That really beautifully, right? Can you see it? That explains the twin flame journey. So it's two adults with their back to back, and I think I'm going to have to post the video that I recorded that I didn't really want to post, but that's fine. I think I'm going to have to post that in public anyway. But basically, it was like, if I don't post that, I'll generally go over it. It was about like it was the King and Queen of Swords, who when I was holding the tarot cards up, they had their backs to one another. But look at the inner child as like reaching out to one another, and that's what's really going on with you and your twin flame, whichever one you are. Really doesn't matter. You're both got that unconditional love for each other. You both want to do that, but even if the person's like kind of back to back, and you both will have done that at some point, and then pride and ego and everything will keep you apart for a while, and that's why self-love is important. But yeah, it was quite interesting. I called it something like the Queen and King of Swords are ready to drop their shields. But it was really funny when I lifted up. So it's going to make sense to if I don't know about everyone, but quite a few people out there. Right, so oh god, I really nearly did burp out loud there. Right, so and talking to the affirmations, I really felt drawn to these ones for you. So what does Charlotte need to know on top of this? So I feel it is something. Oh, Charlotte, do we need to get some lovey cards in here? I've not really got my. Oh, I have. I've got the. Oh, I don't know if that's your one. It's someone's. I'm too needy of you, and I don't want to appear weak. These ones. I've not got. I've not got the. I've not got the wee chatty ones through here. I don't think. I affirm that I am totally willing to freely forgive everyone. Yeah, so see, this is when I was saying, I don't know whether you were here or not, Charlotte, but I was going on about that wherever it is we're on our, whether it's our twin flame journey or having difficulty with anyone, or you know, releasing resentment towards karmic energies, friends, family, ex-lovers, you know, whatever, present lovers that people aren't away from, like whatever the deal is there, it's like, you know, you have to release to be open to any kind of love coming in at you. I release from within me all the bitterness and resentment. I let go of old hurts and forgive everyone, including myself. So I feel with that coming up, that's for all of us, but there definitely is something there about either I feel you've already done it and it's you've seen an influx of happiness coming in for you, or they're just guiding your attention to where you might still be needing to forgive someone. I appreciate others for who they are. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. So yeah, again, I mean, that's, everyone can take that for the twin flame journey as well. It is that it does all come right back to unconditional love again. That it's not kind of like right, you've taken too long, I'm moving on now, love. It's unconditional love. And it's the love for yourself. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So whatever you've been worried about lately, and remember, we don't need to know the juicy details of things stuff. Just know that you are protected and things are happening behind the scene. And it's interesting you said inner child, because look, that's what I get from this card. It's like this is you cradling your inner child. And just I really do feel and I know that you like to journey for yourself and go within. It says contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what it is you truly desire. And if you arrive, oh my god, I love this shit, man. See, I'm just a bit, see what happens when you just dive right in. I always just, you know, ran away from what it is I'm here to do for one reason or another. But see now that I'm just like, fuck it, right, that is what I am, right, I'm a fucking twin flame healer, right, and I'm owning that shit. And then look at this came up in the video that I done yesterday, and it was pretty wow. So when you spend time meditating what you truly desire, look what comes about in divine time. Your twin flame, soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So just like Michelle starting it off by saying congrats on 300 subscribers, because I was thinking what shit, really? But that is what to do. We're celebrating it before it's even happened, and then who knows, I might wake up in the morning and I've got 200 subscribers, and if I don't, I'll still be optimistic because I'm sad moon about it's going to happen sooner or later. And that's the kind of confidence and strong will that you have to have about your twin flame journey. You're like, it doesn't really matter whether it's 2 years from now, 2 months from now, 2 weeks, 2 days, it's going to happen, because as long as you know it's your twin flame, it's the other half of your soul. If you're doing the work, they'll start doing the work, and you know, let go and see what happens. And then let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And Charlotte is a beautiful, very giving person, so I know that healing is sitting there as well. That's Bridget got that as well. That makes sense. Yep, I've been saying that totally waiting. Was talking about forgiveness today for the end of my marriage. Well, there you go. It's just spirit listening, saying, you know, they're helping you with that. Absolutely, anyone who's in need, I graciously offer mine to them. Great ideas for. No, that is yours, Michelle. You are receiving that. You too are in your divine masculine energy, trying to be like pushing it away, right? Just receive. We're honouring the kindness, but Right, so I feel I want to pull one more for Charlotte, and then, right, what does the spirit world want to say? Venus, love. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? Venus is self-love. It's what you value. Like I just went on about the North Node and Taurus being about valuing yourself, but it is also romance too, which is what was just coming through for Charlotte. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So again, you might want to look at what's going on in your... Can you remember where your Venus is? Did I tell you? Well, I would have told you where your Venus is in your chart, but do you remember where that is? Find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first step. So there's something you need to take the first step to doing. And again, that's for you to know and us to wonder. And shield yourself. So it may be putting the boundaries up with someone that I feel, right, it's like they just made me feel really excited, but then it just made me feel like I was doing that. So it's almost like, I feel like what I was talking about, like when I spoke to one of my clients before I came on here, it was like we both had a really excited feeling. Like I had an excited feeling for her, and it was, I just felt an excited feeling in general. And it's just about, you know, protect your energy when you're in that vibe. So, but if you're getting shown kind of, and it doesn't need to, it's more like, you know, like, so for today, I just was really guided just to kind of not, just to be in my own little bubble to recharge, because I needed to do this. And now I know why, because I've been on here for ages. I knew it was going to be though. And then I can get back to messages and stuff tomorrow, and that's fine. But it's kind of like, I more feel with you. It really is. I feel there is, we're going a bit psychic detective here. I feel there is still somebody around you that is, they can attract they can kind of bring your energy down. You know what I mean? When you're in a, it's almost like I'm getting this feeling of, like, you know, if like things around money, if like, I don't know, like family members or certain friends, where it's like if you were like kind of just getting somewhere and then you said to someone, oh, I think like this is gonna happen, and then you tell them and they're not that encouraging, and it kind of goes out to shit. Like I've learned that hard. It's like if I'm doing something, I actually don't tell anyone. That's why I always say about the twin flames journey, like, do not fucking tell anyone until you're guided to. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. But I really do feel that's the spirit world just acknowledging that done you the world of good. I just hope that you did sort of come in when we were doing the meditation, didn't you? After this morning conversation about forgiveness, I posted about speaking engagement I have and totally being loved, and oh, love it. No, I can't remember. Oh shit. Right, well, just maybe it's just about be careful who you're talking to. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm just like, my mama bear sensors are up, and it's just that I'm definitely being told, because I'm being drawn the Cali card as well. She don't fuck about, and that's like, you know, I'm turning into her. It's like, just, yeah, just protect that. Spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you. 13, Divine Feminine. Focus on the positives, you know there are many. Yeah, just kind of like staying that high energy, you know. Listen, you know who it is. So, the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, informative, stimulating exchange as possible. We're in Gemini season. You just said Mama Bear. Listen. You know who it is. Spirit know who it is. I sometimes know who it is and I don't say. But, right. That is your message. Thank you very much. Right, so, hope you felt the healing. And I'm just going to... Right. So remind me, Michelle, did you say chakra? And what did Sophia say? Right, okay, so Michelle is chakra. Where did I put those chakra cards? I don't need to use the same ones, but I did kind of want to. Oh, Michelle, the old shield yourself just fell out for you as well. I mean, I was picking shit up, but clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust. You're being told to trust, but I do also feel, you know, the guides really are opening up your clairvoyance in a big way, and have been for quite a while there. So trust that. Oh, here they are. Right, so what chakra do we need to focus on for Michelle? And Sophia, could you just tell me what it was you said so I don't need to scroll back? Because I saw you saying something, but I can't remember. You're very welcome, Charlotte. Right, so I'm really intrigued as to why. I think that might have chopped that off and it's 2 hours and now it's saying 30 minutes. That's going to be fucking annoying. That happened before. I think it maybe just takes a while to sort it all out. I don't really know, to be honest. Right, so, and see when I'm saying that, Michelle, wait a minute. There's something that might be sort of sorting itself out and you're not quite sure. Oh, that's why you need trust. You know what I mean? It's like you've had a vision of something and you're not quite sure how it's all going to come together. I don't know if it's got something to do with taking action towards moves and, you know, moving. I know you spoke about moving house and being guided to go to different parts of the world and about the, you know, harsh energies that could be around you. I feel it has something to do with that. Your physical energy, drive, strength and fighting spirit. But remember, I feel that the Jupiter in Aries, because the way I just sort of worked that out was marginal. It's like Jupiter in Aries is going to be bringing you some luck there, wherever that is in your chart. I'm just trying to remember actually. I think, you know what, actually, I think your first house, I think that might be your first house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to check that after. But I really do feel, you know, so it's a bit of an ego death actually. If that's right, I might just check that. You could be going through quite a bit of an ego death, that, like, you know, like, so if you're going through some difficult times, like periodically, like basically, because it's like the Phoenix rising energy, I see it whenever, I hope you're still in this phone. Right, there we are. I just want to quickly check that. Oh no, that's my dyslexia. Never mind, that's not your. It's well, that what I said. Take what I said. That's the important thing. Take what resonates in what I said always. But it's your 11th house of friendship. What did I say? Is that energy? So yeah. Oh well, it could be even now. Like, you know, that being blessed and the love that's around here. You know, the opportunities and the love. Yeah, I feel it is that. I feel it's that feeling of family that's being created here. That's what, or it could even be the connection that you and I have got. But it's something about, because I was like, what are you trying to tell me? And it's yeah, I feel Jupiter in Aries is bringing about that luck for you there. Right. Okay. So what was I going to do? The chakra. Right. Third eye. Yeah. So I love it. That really, really ties in. So right now, they're working with you with your third eye. And that's good, because again, it's like a lot of the time. Oh, actually, the thing I done yesterday was pretty much, I didn't call it that. I called it something for a positive outcome, because again, it doesn't, you know, people don't really, some people know what all that means, some other people don't. In fact, most people around here do know, but it was definitely like a soul star activation, a third eye activation in that little short there as well. So it says third eye activation, clairvoyance. And sorry, I didn't reply to any of them today because I was just so in my own, I was so focused today that I did see the wee emails coming in, but I just, I've not actually been on YouTube until I actually came to do this. So I will reply. So thank you for those of you that put wee comments in there, because I go in and out of that, sharing that side of me, because it's more quiet and different, and it's not the talking and the channeling and stuff. So I just seen something sort of float up there. But thanks for, because I think it was all of you guys actually that commented. So see what I mean? It's like it's funny how we're like open to everyone, but it's always the same sort of people. But the silent people, you're just as important, because we feel you too. And some of you will start talking when the time is right. Right. So I feel I want to go to these now. So what else does Michelle need to know here? I know you've moved on, but just checked. My Venus is 5 degrees Pisces in the 3rd house. Oh, no, thank you. No, that does make sense, because whatever, I can't really remember exactly what I was saying, but it's, that's Gemini. The 3rd house is Gemini, and we're in Gemini season. So, and also Gemini is the twins, and then think about, we just done a twin flame healing activation. That's what it was. Whatever I was sort of, whatever meditation it's a disguise that's like an activation. I was like, again, they're doing it through me, but I know that that's what it is. It's for the, you know what? It's for the people that don't ask for help. That's who it's for. It's for the people that don't get around to asking for help. We've brought it to you. And I get repaid in kindness by Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, God. Later down the line. Sometimes not too much later down the line. Right, what does Michelle need to know right now? Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Yeah, they're helping you pull back your power. So I really do feel it's like they're, I love that. It's like they're helping you open up your clairvoyance and your third eye. And by the way, with all this, with Mars here as well, I really do feel this is going to resonate with a lot of divine masculine energy and women out there, whatever gender you are, divine masculine energy in general, right? Shield yourself and protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing lights around you. So literally, I don't care whether you're asking on a protective white light, an angel, a power animal. Nobody needs to know you're doing it. Ask to do it and watch as your life changes. There's someone on here that I educated about how to use sage, and it changed her whole fucking life, and she's brilliant at telling other people now how to do it too. She honestly, out of everybody that I've ever shared my stuff with, I've never seen somebody take something on so much and change their life with it. It really was pretty magical. But she must have really believed in the power of it. But what I'm saying is, whatever it is, whether it's a crystal, calling it, it's like, I feel divine masculine energy in general, regardless of gender, or the divine masculine energy in some of you divine femmes out there. You need to learn that discernment. You know, you need to open your eyes, trust your visions, trust your intuitions, and see the truth of the matter in the world and in personal situations. Mars is like taking action, divine masculine energy, being assertive, you know, using your voice. But for you, so that's for everyone, but specifically, but it's for you as well, Michelle. But for you specifically, to bring it back to Michelle, I really do feel, oh my God, I can really feel that at the top of my head. I really do feel, yes, oh yes, and I did pull, yes, I think, I did pull the Gemini. Fucking hell. Well noted, I didn't remember that. So it is about looking out for the fuckers, Michelle. I feel in the Matrix and that kind of way. It's just really, I feel your energy is becoming so sensitive, and your clairs are coming online. And for anybody that's interested in developing that further, you can do that with me 1-to-1. Or you can do that when I do the Activate, Awaken and Amplify Your Clairs Zooms. I'm going to be getting them in a row, probably in Leo season, because that's my favourite. But yeah, I just feel you're going to have less tolerance for being around people like that. And that, again, I really do feel that can go for the Divine Masculine Collective, anyway, women and men. Right, third eye is definitely opening up. Very clear, wait a minute. Very clear remote viewing type visions that I have no clue what they are. Yes, but see, this is brilliant, Michelle, because I feel your divine masculine. It's like I say, all the women that are drawn to me tend to be in divine masculine energy, and they're balancing it out. It's like I feel that very much goes for divine masculine out there. I bet you a lot of guys as well. You know what I mean? It's but it's real. Right, I know that the move to Florida will work out for my highest good, whether it is an offer I receive from a company in Tampa. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Did you see when I shared that wee video? Ladies of Tampa. Or another way, I just know I am all good, so grateful. Yes, you're trusting. So that actually ties in with the card of, oh yeah, look, you're trusting. That's what that's about too. There's so much in this card. You're just trusting, even though you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But that's what divine masculines all need to do. They need to take a fucking run and jump and a leap of faith and see what's going to happen, whether it's work, whether it's true love, whether it's not true love, because some people might get it wrong about who their twin flame is. Emerald tablet activation, cosmic order and divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. But you know about conscious, you're consciously manifesting your life, so you know it's all going to be alright. If for whatever reason you walk into something and it's not for you, like I know, I wouldn't say it, but you shared with me something that had happened to you recently. Your third eye was well open and you were on it and you're like, I'm not, you can decide, I'm not really up for being around people like that. This is the type of people I want to be around. Just like when we done that visualization for the twin flame, if you don't know who they are, you're putting it out there, the kind of person you want to draw into your life. If you do know who they are, you're holding the highest vision of them being their best possible selves. And you. Love it. Right, okay. So, I am negotiating a package that will cover me on the case the fuckery starts. I'll let you say that too. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. And again, Michelle, it just feels like I always pull through messages for you about going through some really tough lessons. And that is divine masculine energy, regardless of sex. Really do get some very tough lessons in the material, physical world. Which is what we're all experiencing. Sorry, I feel like I need to burp again. And yes, divine feminines go through a really painful time, but so do divine masculines. And it's kind of like that's why it's like I get really defensive for the whole of the divine masculine collective. That's like, cut them some slack. When you go in some of the, you take a fucking detour to some wrong channel, well, not wrong channels, but just it's like there's so much fucking negativity and shit like that. And it's like, listen, I pick up on shadow work and dark stuff all the time. But I even say, with karmic partners and karmic energies out there and that, when I'm doing personal sessions and collective energies, they play a vital role in your twin flame dynamic. And even if they are not the nicest people to you and have got a lot of shit to say about you or whatever, whether it's present or in the past, like your friends, people's exes, whatever, family members that don't get you, don't like you, it's kind of like somebody's always going to have something to say. And I suppose it comes right back to the cards I pulled at the start. Are you going to let other people decide what makes you happy? Because eventually, it's all about if you hold a vision of the highest possible outcome for everyone being happy. It kind of seems a bit like rainbows and butterflies and I, right? But honestly, some things that have come about for people, I mean, I say this all the time, but it's true. That, like when I said about there's a few people I've helped that people were refusing to give them a divorce, even though they were already dating somebody else, but they just, I don't want you anymore, but I don't want anyone else to have you. And then suddenly the guy's turning around, signing the divorce papers, and they're friends now. They're even friends, and she's with someone else or twin flames. So it's all worked out. And then there's somebody else I've helped with that too. And there's loads of stories like that. So however hopeless people feel it is out there, there are people like me that can help people with that. You know what I mean? So again, I would always encourage when you're on this journey, if people are kind of like, again, I'm just really being honest here about, I'm not saying that some karmic partners aren't narcissistic, codependent, but again, we can all be codependent at some point in our life, until you recognise it and you consciously make aware of it and be like, that's not healthy and pull away and whatever. But it's about recognising that lessons, oh yeah, with Michelle's card, you've really inspired me to say all this stuff. It's like, there's great lessons that can be learned. We learn from it all. And it makes us who we are. And there is a karmic contract. And sometimes it can take a while to actually heal from the pain and the resentment to be like, why the fuck was I even with that person? But it's like, have you heard how I mean, again, I don't really bring, memories back of things that I've healed from. But have you heard how I've spoke about, like, someone in, really the only person I like to be my boyfriend? And then I was like, I'm not doing that again until it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm grateful for that. I am grateful. Like say, it's like I'm not wanting to be fucking best pals and go for a coffee, do you know what I mean? But I hope he's happy, and actually thank you for that, because you taught me what I don't want and what I do want. And then right after, I was guided to not be around him, even though I thought I still did. Guess, boom, walked into a club, and guess who I saw? Yep, my twin flame. So, do you know what I'm saying? And then I went on another interesting ride there with him. But it's yes, right. So, everyone plays a part in it. Oh fuck, why do these disappear? It's a bit like when your twin flame disappears, isn't it, from your life? These messages, that was a funny joke. Where the energies are merging, I do find myself keep questioning whether I'm divine masculine or divine feminine when I'm listening to your videos. Charlotte, you, my friend, like everybody else, do you want me to tell you in front of everyone? But basically, I'm going to do a general sweeping statement of everybody. Every single woman that is drawn to me is in divine masculine energy, actually. That is a unique thing that happens with me. But people that do really intense one-to-one work with me have balanced their feminine energy out quite a lot. But they always predominantly are divine masculine. And that is just the case with all of you. I mean, I don't know about the people that are watching in silence, because But it tends to be that the divine feminines that have really had the exact same experience, and then their twin flames and the energy of basically people that get drawn to me for me to help. That tends to, yeah, I tend to meet them in a kind of different way. It's hard to explain. That is, anyway, but yeah, I think I just answered. Then I tell, wait a minute, right. Then I tell myself to stop overthinking it and just wait for my body to react when you say something that is a message for me. And that, I mean, that's right too, isn't it? But think about it, the fact that you go into thinking, I mean, I know that you are, wait a minute, Pisces and Libra moon and Sag rising. Which one? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Pisces, yeah, it is right. See, I doubted. Oh, see, I fell into my masculine energy, and I don't think I'm talking about my own masculine energy. I think I fell into my physical divine masculine. Anyway, it's kind of like, but you know, they're showing you what you are. It's like if you go to thinking and analyze about how's this going to work and how's that going to work, and that's your go-to. Whereas I don't think about stuff like that. I just fucking press go live, fucking see what happens, but when I'm not live, that's why I'm recording videos and falling into that energy and then not putting them out. Whereas, you know, my go-to is that, and that's why I help balance all these out. And there you go. So thank you for asking. Oh, Charlotte, you always do that, but you see what I mean? It's almost like me and your twin flames, but it's because you're in the energy of mine. It's like we just vibe. Right. I am a divine mascu femme. Oh my god, Michelle, that's brilliant. So Matt, well, it's like I am divine feminine because Christ, I've been on the ride of divine feminine. Fucking need a fucking award and a medal and everything. You know what I mean? But it's I'll just settle for my twin flame though, thanks. But it's kind of like I'm a very masculine divine feminine. Do you know what I mean? I am an alpha female. I'm an alpha female, is what I would say. And it's like that. Did you see that wee reel I done when I was on my Instagram? And it was like, you know, basically, and I've done it. I've actually fucking lived it out. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't need to be a part of the pack. As soon as I recognise I'm not actually one of yous, I'm fucking off. Like I'm not kind of like, oh, I need to fit in to be my friends. I've been there, done that with a t-shirt, and actually I'm like, not feeling it. See you later. And it's kind of like, do you know what I'm saying? That can take you a while to get there, but it is. It's like but then you've got to settle into honouring your feminine energy. So that's what I mean about, like, I really honour resting and obviously the womb work that I do with women and being open to receive, which is why I'm saying it back to you guys, be open to receive. And I notice on the days I am more open to receive, I do get like random things happening out of nowhere just because I deserve it. But that I've had to work very hard at that. Right, I really need to pee and I don't want to pee myself. So anyway, who's fucking messaging? We're still in Michelle's. Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Divine masculine energy, and you, Michelle, which you're obviously in today for me to be saying this. Your heart chakra is opening. You're bringing it into physical, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. I feel this is about you laying your path for pastures new. Oh, I can't bother getting it, but there's a thing in my room that says, oh Christ, I'm going to need to run and get it. Order of, I can't say that one. Embrace by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Don't give up strong here, because there's a lot of divine masculines that want to give up. Whatever that means, you know, things are getting tough. Stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. Oh, I love that somebody just said that. That's really lovely. I'm very grateful we're soul family. I'm very grateful we are as well. And look, soul family, I mean, that's just fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me go and get that card. And I'm going to pull Sophia's card and I'm going to go. That would have been really funny if the mirror fell off the wall. I mean, I know your twin is your divine mirror and all that, but I don't really want my mirror to fall Fall on the wall, fall on the floor. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And you see, that's an example of I didn't follow my intuition, because I was like, oh, I'm going to need to show that tonight. And I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just say it. And I couldn't remember it. So that's going to mean something to someone. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Basically, don't look to other people for their path, for what you need to do, because they're not on your path. That goes for definitely twin flames, because if you're trying to take the advice of your friends and your family and whoever else, they've not got the same. Nobody's got the same journey if you think about it, but certainly not on this journey. Right, Michelle, that's your message. I hope that meant something to you. And Sophia, what what's that noise? What the fuck did you choose? I can't remember. It was so long ago. How fucking long have I been on here? Oh my god. Yeah, I've totally floated us up to the other dimensions. We've been on here for 3 hours. This has generated a lot of healing energy. So when I close this down, we're sending it out to... We're sending that love out into the collective. Often when I do this, I come off and I notice other people that are here to heal the collective in a big way have been doing live streams for a long time as well. Or they've put out a really long ass video. So I'll go and check that out and see if that is the case. But I wonder, is this some kind of freaking portal? I feel there is something quite important about sevens energy today. The numerology. Right, chakra. Right, okay. So, it's always a marathon with me. Right, so, just not a literal. Because like I say, I've done a half marathon. I was fucking couldn't breathe at the end of it. Right, so... which is really annoying because I lose weight really fast when I run, but I don't like it. A marathon. That was amazing as always. Much love, Claire. Much love. You're very welcome. Thank you for being open to receive and displaying to other divine masculine energies that it's okay to receive all this. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm going to read it here, because what if I never end up putting... oh no, I'm not going to be able to find it. I'm just going to explain it, right? No, I need to read it. Be patient, I'll find it, but I need to just calm down. So I do need to read it because I'm not going to remember it exactly, but you just reminded me of something, and it was about how overwhelming it can be to receive the love from your twin, even when all the other drama's out the way. I want to read it because it really made me laugh. For people that are at that bit that get it and know who their twin are, it'll make more sense to I feel divine masculine. Right. So wait a minute, so... what do we need for Sophia? Heart chakra. Look, I feel everything I just said is going to apply to you as well. And look, see how much I was pushing for you to receive. And this is something I actively work with you, isn't it? It's like the green that I'm wearing. It's, you know, you have to receive that love as well, because you gave so much in your life to other people. It is time for you to receive. I feel I'm speaking the whole divine... that's interesting. The whole divine masculine collective when I'm saying that, and the candle just went out. So it's like you need to recognise that and receive that love for yourself before you burn out. So either somebody's already burnt out, and I did say when I started this, I could not get out of my bed, and I felt they were telling me a lot of divine masculines can't even get out of their bed, they feel that crap. Or they've went through a period of feeling like that. So we're going to dedicate all this love to the people that feel like they can't even get out of their bed. And I'm going to find that hilarious comment that so if I do ever put these recorded ones out, you'll just have to see me saying it twice, but in case I don't, I might just have to try and remember, because I don't think I'm going to... I'll find it in a minute. Charlotte, I don't think 11:11 time is happening. It's 11:03. We're finishing at 11:11. Well, that's Mission Impossible. Just take note of what I'm saying at 11:11. Sophia, Venetian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. Yeah, I literally actually said this to Sophia today, that I feel her guides and God and the angels really are wanting you to be in receiving mode, but also just really acknowledging what it is you're good at helping people with. And I know she knows what that means. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you're rising up. Yeah, it's like you're rising up to be seen. So again, you're in divine, well, everyone's in divine masculine. Like you say, I guess, listen, you're the, normally I wouldn't just say it outright, but it is the truth. You just know what resonates, and you know it's blindly. I mean, that's things that are blindly obvious to me aren't always blindly obvious to other people, but it is facts. It's facts. You need to be open to divine masculine energy, whoever resonates with that. You need to allow the loving. Because if you're not open to allowing love, you're not open to receive, your money's going to be difficult, even if it was great at some point. You need to be open to love. That's the message that's coming through. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. And that's, I can feel it in my head, that's basically what I was saying to Sophia earlier, is it's like, I feel you're being guided to help people with where I feel you've got a lot of knowledge and experience to help people. Angelic frequency, angels are here, you're safe, potent connection. Every time I know. I never said that tonight though. Well, I did say I wasn't going to end it. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I said it when I ran through for the thing. It's kind of a thing now though, isn't it? I don't mean it. Cosmic order and divine alchemy, conscious manifesting, but it's only because I love what I do. It's a good example of the people. I love what I do. I don't get off and think, fucking hell, that was shit. Like I get off and think, wow, what the fucking hell was that? That was weird. Right. It's fine, but my neighbours might be like, can you shut the fuck up? You've been talking really loud for 3 hours and we don't know what the fuck's going on. Too funny. Right. I'd be like, listen, I could be getting drunk and having a party. Do you know what I mean? I could be having really loud sex. At least I'm like healing people in this room. Do you know what I mean? And they can feel it too if they're open. Chill out, man. Let's hope I don't actually need to give that chat when they come to the door. Not when, if they're not gonna. It's fine. Where is the fucking... There is people shouting though. I wonder if people are arguing outside. Oh look, I've just went past another thing on my phone that says don't give up. There's quite clearly a theme here that says don't give up. And that other side thing said don't give up before the miracle occurs. Oh, for fuck's... Determined. This is really annoying. Right, I might just have to... Might just have to be prepared and find it for another time. Right, yeah, fuck it. Right. Basically, right, what it was, right, was it was something that I screenshotted ages ago. And it was basically somebody from a perspective of a divine masculine, but just to confuse me. Actually, this is really relevant because this is like a lot of you women watching this and some men that are watching it on the DL, even if it's not in real time and it's later on. It was a woman who is in divine masculine energy, like what I'm saying to use, and anyone that resonates with that, or men out there that are divine masculine, or whatever you identify as. Basically the runner, right? But that's where don't get caught up with the runner chaser thing, because you're not always necessarily the runner. Anyway, that's getting complicated. But anyway, just to be clear, this was a woman in divine masculine energy or runner energy that was given her perspective, and it was someone asking a question of, basically it was somewhere along the lines of, does the twin flame feel like their feelings are too intense with their divine feminine or the chaser in these dynamics? And the person replied back and said, no, I don't feel like my feelings are too intense. I feel like theirs are intense. And then the person was, I was pissing myself because that was fucking totally true. It was like they said, it's almost as if you're going on a first date and instead of the person turning up and just seeing how it goes, they come on the first date and they've bought you a house with a garden and butlers and stuff like it was something like that, or like they propose on the first date. Do you know what I mean? It was something like that. And it's great and it's amazing, but it's too much and you don't know how to receive it. And then that kind of ties in with the receiving energy. So I actually read out in that video whenever I publish that, or if I put it on the platform. But the point is, it really did actually remind me of In the Vow. When, and again, I always say this, so it's not like the divine masculine's the guy and the divine feminine's the woman. It is swapped with all these films. It's really interesting when I watch them. It's always around. Yeah, spoiler alert, but if you watch that film, it is really Twinflamey, and it is kind of like, the guy just unconditionally loves the woman until she figures out, in the Twinflames, it's like awakening, it's remembering the person, remembering the connection. But in that, it's like a car accident. She doesn't actually remember him. They just get a whole new love. So there's something for Twinflames that's going to mean something to as well. But it's very much like, when she returns, she's just kind of like, thank you for loving me, even through all of it, because she isn't very nice to him at certain bits as well. But it's because she can't fucking remember who she is. But the bit that's very romantic, what I just said too, but it's also just reminding me of what that comment was that I read, that it reminded me of that, because in a bit in that film, he takes her on a date. So remember, in that film, they're married, right? They're married, they're madly in love. It's like the fucking dream relationship, right? But she can't. So he's a hot guy, but it's like she can't remember. She can't remember who he is. Like they're fucking married. This is kind of like It's very like Twinflames. I think I'm saying out loud with that bit. It's like, you've been together in all these lifetimes, or you've almost got together, and you've been kept apart, and basically. So long story short, they go on the date and they do get on and they'll have a laugh and everything, and they end up kissing. I don't think they sleep with each other, but they end up kissing that. But then it's like, they don't sleep with each other because he's leaving. But as he's leaving, he's like, look, I love you. Like, like it's just reminding me how in love we are, and I love us together. And she's like, fucking, and although they are married, because she's lost her memory, it really is like something coming on too strong, too soon. I've just fucking met you. And so it reminded me of that comment, but I feel it is very. I think that'll mean a lot to have a bit of a sense of humour about it. It's quite intense, and whichever one you sit on, you've got to remember that. Obviously, I'm completely fucked in my journey because I've been sitting on YouTube talking about how much I love the guy. But again, we'll just see how the cookie crumbles with that shit. Do you know what I mean? I took my chances. Talk about self-sacrifice, but I think that's a good note to end it on. So. Guys, see what I mean? I've got a sense of humour through all of this. I'm good either way. I know I'm protected. I know I'm going to be happy and abundant. And I know whoever I'm meant to be with will be with me when they're ready. So, I just want to close down this energy and just honour that was some beautiful work done here tonight. But I cannot tell myself, so I'm going to pull one more card. Let's pull a wee wordy card. What wee wordy card do we need? I do feel like a wee wordy card and planning and action. I've been picking up on that in all of these videos I'm put out. Planning and action is being taken by a lot of divine masculines, whether that is you or your twin flame. I actually picked up on the video I channeled yesterday that both twins and connections are doing a lot of planning in their own lives, whether that is towards your business or whether that is towards coming towards each other. Some people have got a little bit of work to do with other relationships before they move on to people. Some people have got work to do with their actual work, career, calling. I've got lots of clients that need to be doing things to do with their calling, and then they'll be blessed with that relationship when it's the right time. Some people have done that, and the planning is like, that kind of looks like as well. It's got a pocket watch. It's like map. It's like some people may actually live in different countries as well, or something. There's just a lot of planning being. Some people are in the planning stage, and some people are in action, and that's I do get that. Right, so let's pull out a word card. You're very welcome. Sorry, I don't know if I really wrapped up your message there. I think I went into a collective one, but at least you were open to receive. And they just pulled me the word plan again. This happened yesterday. What word do we need to tie this all up in this very long live? I'm going to go and see what the rowdiness is. Every time she says, oh yeah, just read that bit. What will we do when you've got someone to keep in your I don't know. Listen, you can't be doing that for it. Anyway, I'm not in that position, and if I was, I would be game facing it all the fucking way. Honesty, how funny is that? I just said that and I felt honesty. No, I'm not. Do you really think I'd still be fucking sitting here at 11:15 at night and about to watch Love Island if I had a hot guy hiding away? I don't think so. Right, anyway, on that note, I shall love you all and leave you. And, well, I'll see you next time. I'll see you on next Therapy Thursday, and I can't promise I'll be sitting here for 3 hours. Anyway. Right, send you lots of love and see you later. Bye. And again, I just want to end on that. Actually, I've got to pull another one. I just want to sort of say, like, I'm really not sort of joking. Like, you know, I'm in this with all of yous, and it's like, listen, nobody's got a fucking clue what's happening here, right? You just got to let it go with timing. I think I'm a brilliant example of that. It's none of your business. Freedom. Just be free. You be as free, as happy and loving of yourself as you can be, and your twin flame will find that. And if you're lucky, they'll be free to do whatever they want, but they'll want to be like, I want to fly back home to my person, because they've accepted themselves. Right. Lots of love. Thank you for the donations. I hope that the healing was felt by everyone, because really we're all connected, and regardless of whoever was getting the help, ask for help. People still need to ask for help. And if you do actually, oh, that's a good way to go into it. If you do need more help, book a session, and I'll put all the details in probably later, probably tomorrow, to be honest, but it's on all the other videos. Anyway, sending you loads and loads of love. I'm going to close down this energy. The candle already went out. Right, see you later. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe. Damn it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, but I know that you'll just do what you want to do anyway, but I'm just reminding you. See you later.